Blah, blah, blah. I think we're live? Yeah, we're live. Awesome. Let's post this on the Facky Book. There we go. Good old live now. There we go. Alright, let's get this party started. Now, I believe last time what we did was did Garrus's mission thing. Been a while since I played Mass Effect 1, so I can't quite remember how the loyalty stuff works in this game, but I believe we did it for Garrus, so let's talk to him, see if he's got anything to say.
Shepard?
Oh yeah, we've already had that conversation. Right, okay. Did I do that thing where I went through everyone's equipment? Looks like I did. Yeah, there's nothing here, just what I've got equipped. Nice. I went through everyone. So everyone's got shit. Rex is looking particularly fine at the moment. Alright, cool. We're going to be using Rex. And the doctor, I forget her name, the Asari, because I realized that there's an achievement for using them for 5 quests, and I did not do that. So that's what I'm going to be doing. The only ones I'm missing are the ones for Tali and Rex. Not Tali, I've got Tali's one. I've been using Tali constantly. For the Asari and Rex. So let's see what we got to do. Where are we in the galaxy at this moment? Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? We're here. Designed to do... Right, that's the dude we were hunting. So we've done that. We can't hunt any of these. Have we checked all of these? I think we've explored around. And what we're going to do today is we're going to explore around for a little bit more, and then we'll start going after the main quests. So there's Herschel. We've been here. Have we been to Newton yet? Hello! I may get indigestion. What have you been eating?
Message coming in.
Oh, shit.
Patching it through.
I've received some troubling information.
Were you shoveling it down so you could get here as quickly as possible?
Former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
Holy shit.
Former scientists? Sounds like someone has a project they'd like to keep secret.
All 4 scientists worked on a classified project on Akuz. There was a brutal massacre there years ago. An entire unit was...
I am Akuz, the shape-shifting master of darkness.
Hazard, but the project dates coincide with the attacks.
That can't be a coincidence.
There was one other scientist...
God damn it, you idiot. Enjoy your tea, you're under no obligation to be here.
Good luck.
You excited to see the game that much? Curry and rice. Oh god. Rice will be heavy depending on how much you had. Right, well he's just told me that there's something going down on the Akuz. And of course Samurai Jack is playing in my head right now. Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness, unleashed an unspeakable evil. Like a foolish samurai warrior wielding a magic sword. Rubber car time! Let's bring Rex with us, and let's bring Liara. That's her name. I had 2 balls. Oh my god. You're just like just whopping it down as quickly as possible. Must get to rubber car. Must shovel it down as quickly as possible. Right. Cool. So we've got rubber car time. We're going to be doing this area, and then we're going to be finding out what Hackett gave us. This is a really nice location. Look how bright and green it is. But I promise you, this time around, we are definitely getting to main quest stuff. We're gonna go to one of the major planets, and we're gonna do shit there today. We're not gonna have grand adventures in the rubber car all day today. We are gonna be doing some main quest stuff. I think it's about time. How's the door? The door is fixed. So I'm still gonna need to be using it like I usually do, just in case the dogs escape. But until then, it should be okay. Well, it should be okay. So, I should have just fixed it ages ago. Look at your buggies. Hey, your buggy. Are you friend? Are you friend, bug? Oh, look at your friend, bug. It's like I'm playing No Man's Sky.
I sense trouble. That's the last of them.
No, there's not. There's one there. Now that's the last of them. Was there any reason for me to do that? No. Was it fun? Yes. Fucking gold, man. Great way of getting gold early in the game, this, apparently. Good shit. Alright. Let's go into these locations. This is a really nice location. I think out of every planet we've been on so far in the rubber car, this is my favorite. Like, really healthy green hills, a moody blue sky. It's beautiful. Like, it looks like somewhere in Scotland. So how have you been doing, Grey Wolf, despite, beyond, you know, giving yourself indigestion by shoveling rice down your gullet? Can we get over there without problems? Well, there's only one way to find out. Skyrim horse! Car abilities, let's go! Nice.
Cover me.
No. Oh no, my electronic skill is too low. No! Damn it! I need to bring another character with me. Fuck.
En route.
In No Man's Sky, it moved to a radioactive planet. My scientist is not happy with their wood nuts. God damn it. Let's bring the characters that matter. There we go. I'm good today, doing some sturdy stuff, watching I've been playing Honkai Star Rail today, as well as doing a few things around the house. I've got new plants in the house now. How the fuck did I get a Medal of Exploration for being here twice? Why did it count twice? I thought I'm supposed to go to different planets, not the same one multiple times. Silly game. Right. Let's go back. We should have the electronic skill now. Squad. Oh yeah, yeah. We'll have the electronic skill now. My mistake. I tried to bring different characters in order to make things interesting, and what I actually accidentally did is screw myself because I don't have the best characters with me. Of course. All you need, Tali, Garrus, you're set. But yeah, what we're going to be doing today is, I want to do the quest I've just been given. I'm going to explore this planet, then do that, and then after that, we're going to be going to one of the major planets and actually continuing on with the story quest. Because while we've been fucking around doing the side quests and exploring the galaxy, Seren has been serving the Reapers and probably committing mass genocide somewhere. So, you know, like Shepard's on holiday, exploring the vast reaches of space. Meanwhile, chaos and murder is going on. You know, so I mean, they did say that the Spectres can do whatever the fuck they want, and that's what I'm doing. Whatever the fuck I want. I gave the scientist all the basic needs, just not radiation protection. If you're scientists, they're going to end up becoming ghouls. Next time you show up, they'll be calling you Smooth Skin. Let's see what we got. Much better. No, fuck. Yes! Cool. Some XPs. Alright, last bit in the map will be this quest area down here. What's here, I wonder? Oh, I'm being shot at. Don't mind me. Let's see. I'm gonna warp this guy. Sabotage. Where's the other fucker? You can be sabotaged as well.
Shutting them down.
More of them. Find out. Yep. Let's see. Let's throw this fucker. I'll make them use adrenaline boost and overload that one.
Cover!
Shields disabled.
Oh fuck. Wait. Barrier. Best bionic skill. Come on, you fuck. Fuck you. Ah, my fists do nothing. Right,
Get
good.
down!
Oh, I accidentally threw a grenade. It's probably a good idea if I save the game first, because experience tells me that's probably the smart thing to do. They seem to like working with you. That might change, I imagine. Maybe like conditions are so bad out there that you're actually one of the better alternatives for them. We got Metagel. But yeah, I'm trying to remember which planet I need to go to for a specific quest, because it's a very fun one. It'll be very different from what we've done so far. Ooh, there's quite a bit of activity around here. That grab full attention.
Hold the line!
Hold the line! You don't realize how funny that is just yet. Okay, barrier, dampening, sabotage.
Shields down.
Look out!
Fucking Krogan,
Shields
man.
down.
Shit. Shield boost. I'm gonna use adrenaline boost, I think.
Go, go, go!
Alright, let's throw this fucker. Damn it, run away.
Go, go, go!
God damn. Oh fuck. Yeah, suck it. Right, make sure everything's okay. Let's throw open up a barrier before that runs away. Good. That's right, that's right, that's right. Close quarter sniper rifle, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. I looked at the achievements before as well. It doesn't seem like there is a kill thing with weapons this time around, unless I've missed it. That used to be a fun one. Nope. Come on. Come at me, bro. Anyone else want to run in front of the sniper? Huh? Bad move, bucko. Oh, it seems to be all. There's another one over there. Hopefully it'll come to me. I also made friends with space pirates today on No Man's Sky, who I've been stomping on from stealing cargo ships. Yeah, you've basically intimidated them into compliance at this point. Right. Let's get some shotgun action, huh? We'll throw him, and then we'll blast him in the face. Oh god, it's doing this again. God damn it, the way it bugs like this, it's very, very annoying. You must fuck over there. Just shoot you in the face without even looking at you. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Yeah, will it go away if I swap weapons? No, no it won't. God fucking damn it. Nope. This is a fucking consistent bug, Jesus Christ. Or persistent bug. Or both. Oh, it's back. Good to know. I don't remember that being an issue in the original game. It's definitely one in this, though. Do they have buckets? I imagine they do have buckets, but they probably look a little bit different. You gotta pee in something, you know? Yeah, I imagine buckets exist. They probably just look a little different. Right, let's move on from here, see where we can go. With combat went a little bit better last time, now that I'm actually starting to use my fucking abilities, so that's good. Hello? Anyone, y'all?
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Tell that to the fuckers who shot me.
He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help! It's Corporal!
His name is Toombs?
You don't get to lie! Not today!
Sounds
today
like
it all comes
this sounds
out.
like the origin story of a Marvel supervillain. Ah yes, Corporal Toombs. Wasn't there a character called Tombstone? Oh my god.
What are you talking about? Why do you want to kill this man?
Want? What I want is my life back. I want to go to sleep without screaming in my dreams. I want the people who sent me to Aku's brought to justice. Can't you see that Jones is crazy? Shoot him!
I, Aku's the
But if I
shape-shifting
can't
master
get
of
that,
darkness.
I'll have to settle for killing the men who took my life away.
So what happened?
What did the doctor do to you, Corporal?
We were on Aku's. When the Thresher Maws hit, my entire unit was wiped out. The Thresher Maws, the scientists were studying them. They let them hit our unit just to watch. I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
You're killing them because they killed your unit.
You can't believe Toombs. He doesn't have any proof. I demand a fair trial.
Ever had Thresher Maw acid in your veins? I have.
I
They
have
wanted to
actually.
see what
It
would
sucks.
do.
Thankfully, I
They're
loaded
part
the
of some
save file.
organization,
Can you load the save
Cerberus,
file, Corporal
that runs
Toombs?
secret tests like this. They treated me like a lab.
She has guns in her eyes? Wait, what?
This is justice. This man deserves to die. So, are you going to kill me or not?
Let's make it public. Yeah, let's try and convince him.
You're better than this, Toombs. You're not like them.
Don't tell me who I am. You got away with a few scratches and a scary reputation. The rest of the unit died, and I was tortured for years, Shepard. You can't judge me. You don't have the right.
Toombs, if I could have helped you on Aku's, I would have. All I can do is help now. Let me.
You can see he was thinking there. That was very well done.
I'm no murderer. They couldn't make me one. Just as long as he goes to trial. Maybe the
I've got a
screaming
feeling
will
this is
stop
the
now.
quest that I was just given, by the way.
don't know.
Guy killing scientists.
Those bastards can't hurt you anymore. Joker, tell the 5th Fleet we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Tomb stares morosely at the floor, lost in his memories. You give the scientist a shove towards the door. Your mission is complete. The Alliance courts will take it from here. And hopefully give this fucker justice. I mean, yeah, it's a sci-fi game. Of course the scientists are bastards. Cool. I've got Paragon points. Does that mean I've unlocked more shit? No, not yet. I'm close to maximizing that, though, so that's good. Blech. Right, what are we getting? Let's get Fro up a little bit, because Fro's kind of fun. Yeah, I think... What's the last thing a Shock Trooper give me? Reduce the time of adrenaline boost. Spectre training. Yeah, that's probably pretty good at some point, but for now, I'm gonna throw it in Fro. We'll unlock Lift ASAP. Garrus. Maxed out sniper rifles. What should I give him? What does dampening do? Oh, okay. Let's give him better armor. And then Tally, obviously, better armor. That's her weaker point at this point. Cool! All in a day's work. I think we did pretty good. Where the fuck is the... Oh, it's over there. Okay, good. I wondered where the hell I parked this thing. Oh, she had guns in her eyes? I didn't even notice that. That's funny. When she was shooting? I'll have to look out that next time we get to that point. Right then. Well, let's do a main quest. So, let's look at our journal. Let's see. The Geth have attacked the world of Feros. Your primary objective is to go to Zew's Hope colony to investigate what Seren is after and why he sent his Geth troops to the planet. Novira, the Geth interest. The Council has received reports of Geth interest in the corporate research colony of Novira. The Council needs to know why. Feros, that's the one we're going to.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander. I'm glad to see you were able to take Dr. Wayne in alive. Now we can put him on trial and get some answers. Corporal Toombs seems to have found some closure. Hopefully with therapy, he'll have a normal life again someday. Thank you again for your assistance, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Alright. Like I've said before, playing Renegades is technically more fun, but Paragon does give you better results. Here's Feros, that's where we're gonna go to. That's the main area over there, but because I have Exploration Brain, we're gonna go here first. Rubicon! I like how you always come up with fucking memes for this dumb shit.
Message coming in.
Oh, shit.
Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta Cluster.
Uh-huh.
One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
Alright, I can do that. Survey. That's where he wants us to land. We can survey this place. Can't do much with that. When you get to playing this game yourself, it is kind of neat to read some of this shit. Like, you get some nice lore from a lot of this stuff. But obviously, I'm not going to be doing this during the stream. It would drag things out too much. That does mean more Rubicon, yes. We're going to be doing this side quest area, and then we're going to go to the main quest area, because it's a pretty cool one. Right, so I do want to start bringing Liaria and Rex with us until I get those achievements, but we are bringing Tally with us as well, just because we need her for her roguey, hacky abilities. Considering this, the kind of quest this is, I think Liara might offer some interesting things, so we're going to bring her along as well. Alright. Squad. Yeah, she does get some points. Let's get her advanced throw. And then let's work up to advanced stasis. because that's a pretty good skill to have. Alright, let's have a look at the map. So, there's an anomaly over there. There's the... Right, let's go to this one first. Oh, I didn't want to get out. This is another really nice map. Yeah. We're back in Scotland again. The sky's just less aggressive. Actually, if the sky is less aggressive, then let's say we're in England. Because England is a very rainy country, but it's not as rainy as Scotland. Every time I see a rubber car lands on a planet, I feel like there needs to be a superhero cap to pose. The car needs a superhero landing. Fuck, 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 fuck. I'm getting better at driving it, you gotta admit that. I'm getting a lot better at driving it. I'm better at driving this car in this game than I am driving anything in the Grand Theft Auto series. Rubber car is best car. I want the rubber car in the GTA series. Off we go. Tell you what. I'm glad this fucking vehicle has Skyrim horsepowers. This looks Prothean. What's this? Yeah, it's a Prothean ruin. Ooh. I just get a shit ton of XPs. Examining the strange Prothean artifact reveals a small irregular slot on the underside. Remembering the strange trinket you received from the Asari concert on Citadel, you pull it out and place it into the slot. The ball explodes into a brilliant flash of white light, momentarily blinding and disorientating you. Slowly your senses return as you wake from a deep sleep. You are alone in the forest, though you are not far from the caves you share with the others of your tribe. There is a pain and a small lump on the back of your skull, as if a chip of flint has been forced under the surface of the skin. Leaning on your bone-tipped spear for support, you rise to your feet, and a sound draws your attention upwards, where a strange creature hovers above you. It is unlike the birds you hunt by the lake's edge. It has no head and no wings, yet somehow flies. It is a beast of shining silver, hanging motionless in the sky like a cloud. You sense it watching you, studying you. That is a primordial fucking Prothean seeing a Reaper. Alright, well, we're not reading all that, but that's fun. So we did something there. Okay, cool. I am going to return to the Normandy and then come back down here because it's going to be quicker than traveling all the way over there in this fucking terrain. So that's the way I'm going to do it. It looks like the Atlas from No Man's Sky. Sci-fi. Let's go back down again, just because it'll be quicker than traveling by foot. All right. There's a really old educational game from back in the day. It was BBC, I think it was. It was Walking with Beasts, and you were in a vehicle like this, and you had to stop poachers from going back in time to poach the creatures while you studied them and whatnot. It was fun. Alright, let's see what's around here, shall we? Rubber car. What is this? What is that? They're like monkey things.
This is the surveillance drone. But where's the data module?
The monkey-like creatures seem to have made off with the data module.
This will not be easy.
I have to hunt the monkeys. Where are the monkeys? Oh god! Hello, monkey! Right, let's see if we can find them. I did not expect to be hunting monkeys. But here we are. Welcome to Spore. Oh. It would be easier if I could just shoot them and get it over with that way.
That was a little extreme, wasn't it?
This is why you humans have such a...
That's a very rare opinion, but I don't like Liara. Monkey, monkey, monkey. None of these monkeys will see, speak, or hear evil, because they're all down. The stream's down? Oh. Do you have any bananas? I killed a bunch of monkeys, and Liara was not happy with the fact that I killed a bunch of monkeys. So, yeah. She's like, this is why you humans have such a violent reputation. Looks like it. I think so. Where the fuck? Yeah, it is back. I killed monkeys. Monkeys never did any good for anyone. Look at what they evolved into. I actually really like animals. I love animals, but I've always had a bit of an off feeling about monkeys. Ooh, there's something over here. I don't like monkeys and I don't like apes. They're too human. I don't like people as it is. Get rid of all the simians. Right. Heavy metal surveyed. Good shit. I like how I just found gold and then leveled up. Fucking prospector skills. God, I have to search all of these spore monkeys. To be fair, they look like the kind of monkey you'd find in like a Star Wars thing, though. I'll try doing this peacefully. There they are again.
Moving out.
Alright, monkey fuckers. You better have it.
You lead. I'll follow.
Shut up. Oh my god. Fine. Oh, there's one over here. No, the monkey doesn't have the module. I will leave them alive, Liara, if only to make you happy. Purely because you're useful, not because I want your approval. I don't like you. Right, this way. It'll be in the last one, I bet you. It'll be in the last bloody one. Not exactly what I was looking forward to doing today, like clicking on a bunch of monkeys. But, welcome to Mass Effect. Amazing characters and monkeys. Oh. It's a pretty warm one today, isn't it? God damn. I'll be happy when we get the nice, cozy, cold weather. I told you, man, I'm getting better at driving this thing. I've not flipped over once yet this stream. Of course, now that I've said that, I probably will, but still. Skills. Oh, there it is. There it is. It happened. Come on. Get over, Tortoise. Here we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Gravity. What does that mean? Give it time. Here we go. Yeah, yeah, it's about right. Fucking monkeys. Oh my god. You little bastards. Where is the fucking module? What's in here? There's a mine here. Let's check the last monkey and then we'll come back to this one. Obviously, it's going to be the last place on the map. Annoying ass monkeys. What happened to you? Jesus Christ, why did I lose... Did I just take psychic damage from the monkeys?
I'm hit!
What the fuck's going on? Oh shit! How do I heal? What the fuck? I'm taking psychic damage from the monkeys. It's because I'm taking environmental damage. That's what it is. I forgot that being a thing. The game doesn't show it up very well, but you see at the bottom there next to the map that says environmental hazard. The environment is not exactly breathable. Or there's some kind of toxic atmosphere, so the more time I spend outside the vehicle, the more damage I'm going to take. There'll be a bar once I step out the vehicle, and you'll see it fill up, and eventually, if it fills up, I start taking damage. That's what that was. Oh my god. The monkey doesn't have the module. The monkey doesn't have the module. What the fuck? Alright. Give me a second. Let's see. The northernmost monkey colony we've labeled with 2 on our map. We've called it Monkey Mineshaft. Right, I need to go to the mineshaft area then. Okay. That's what I've done wrong. I just need to go back to that one. Willy the Monkey. What's Willy the Monkey? Wally the Monkey? Wally? What? Oh, shit. Where's Wally? Okay, I get it now. Took me a second. Where's Wally in monkey form? Right, we just need to go back to the mineshaft. I was overcomplicating things. It's literally just that I need to go to.
Redeploying.
I like how one of those bars hit me then, but it didn't count. I ain't complaining, I'll tell you that much. Alright, let's go. We'll go that way. We talked about this last week. Where's Wally? I thought we did, yeah. I spoke about the cartoon. I always remember the Henway joke. Out of all the things that would be more useful for me to remember, that is a scene from a cartoon from years ago that I remember. And then you're like, I've never seen the cartoon, I just know the books. I'm like, yes, I've also read some of the books. Although saying you've read Wall-E is a bit weird. You don't really read Wall-E. You find Wall-E. Right, you monkey fucks. I love how easy that is, man. You just gotta be aggressive. The more you faff around, the more likelihood that you'll fuck it up. It's the minigame version of Bloodborne. It's the Bloodborne of minigames. That monkey does not have the module. That monkey does not have the module. This is a rather annoying quest. I've got a feeling if I search like worst parts of Mass Effect 1, this will be one of them. As voted on by the community. I've got a feeling this is a very, very dumb quest. And that's what I get for being impatient.
Think we're good, Commander?
Yeah, okay. Which way am I going here? Let's go up in this direction. I'm off expecting to run into the Monkey King down here. This monkey does not have the module. This monkey does not have the module. Oh my god. Whoever made this quest, sincerely from the bottom of my heart, fuck you. This is so stupid, dude. No wonder I forgot about this fucking quest. I wiped it from my memory.
He dropped the data module!
It is a
Yay!
miracle the data module is still intact. Your pilot should be able to relay this info to your superiors.
Fuck me. And you know what? Where is he? Once. You're trapped now, you asshole. I swear to God, Liara, if you tell me that's unnecessary again, I will fucking destroy you as well. Fucking... Oh, God. The monkeys are coming for revenge. Oh, God, the Sims. I didn't know the Sims were like monkeys. God damn it. Overload. Stasis.
Target down.
Shields disabled.
Right, you can be possessed. AI hacking. That'll do. You work for us now, Geff. Barrier.
Patching you up.
I should have expected this considering all the fucking explosives everywhere. Asshole fucking Geff. Oh, where'd he come again? Oh, it's a sniper. Got out-sniped.
That's the last of them.
Good. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Goddamn stupid goddamn monkeys and Geff. Ugh. I've got a right mind to explode this entire ass planet. Before we leave, though, we are doing one more thing, because when I was looking at the map for this place, I also found out something, so we're gonna go and get that. Then, I promise we are doing single-player sheet. It is here. I mean, main story shit. It's all single-player, goddammit. Alright, let's move. I like how you can see the roads on that planet at the bottom. They're probably not roads. That's what it looks like from a distance. I love how this game is just so much better than Starfield, and it was made like what was it, like 10 or so years before it? Starfield is such a bad game, man. I still find it funny how there were modders that were like, you know what, I'm not modding this game because it's so shit it doesn't give me inspiration. There's just nothing here to work with, it's just trash. It's a game so bad, not even modders could fix it. No! Skyrim horsepowers, let's go! Looks like what I'm looking for over there. Let's go. Where the fuck am I gonna find level terrain here? God damn, it almost spewed me out the other end. Yay! Alright.
On my way.
I'm right here.
Cool. Return to the Normandy. Rumble tumble. Right! Now we can leave and go somewhere else. Let's get a lift. There we go. Cool. I can start leveling lift now. Swear to God, if Hackett's like, shit, I forget his name from the Minutemen in Fallout 4. Oh, but actually, unlike him, he's likable though. We can land here. Is that Feros? That's Feros. Let's go. See if there's anything around here I'm missing. Nope. Alright, main story quest, let's go! About time we're doing this, huh? Now, hopefully this is the right one. I think this is the right one. Because it's the one I remember the most. Alright. Now, which way do I go to leave? Is it up here? I think it's up here. Yep. I'm going to go with Tali and Liara.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Okay. Yep, this looks like the one I was thinking of. Alright, cool. This is a fun one. Andrews get lost in his own ship. Yeah, I have like... If I was any animal in a former life, you can rest assured that it was not a pigeon. I have absolutely zero, like, natural navigation.
We saw your ship. Faolan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who?
Who's Faolan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
Oh, shit. Speak of the devil. Alright, let's possess that one. And I am going to... You can warp, and I will fucking throw. Bow. While he's down. Hopefully that Geth doesn't turn on us soon. Probably will now, though. Is he down? He's down. Right, good, 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 good. I see you, you fuck. I feel like I'm doing alright today. Alright, let's warp that bugger. You are still loading. Sabotage you. Fuck off with your fucking Halo shields. Well, they certainly gave us a warm welcome. Looks like the welcome's not over yet. Oh, shit. I've got a feeling like the artwork, is it H.R. Geiger, the guy who designed the alien things? I'm pretty sure like he was an inspiration for the Geth.
Powering up.
Fucking... Nice! Jump away from that, bitch! Look at that fucking synth butt. Synth butt. Boss? There is a boss in this level eventually, but I'm not gonna spoil anything for this. This is a cool one. I remember this one fondly.
Head to the tunnels. Make sure they're secure. But what if I find Geth there?
Those Geth are bloody dangerous.
Glad to see some soldiers.
Get ready.
Don't die of thirst. The Geth will surely kill. How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
Where the fuck are the Geth? Are they still out there? Okay. Well, here's the colony. The game still thinks I'm in combat. It might have bugged. We'll find out soon enough.
The Geth are mounting another attack.
Don't mind me. I'm just looking at your shit. I'm in your logs looking at your porn collection.
There, dear. You'll get through this. The Geth just keep coming.
Right, okay. Well, I guess... I know there's an exclamation mark down there. But, let's...
How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
Let's go and have a look around down there. There might still be a Geth that we've missed. So let's go and find them and say hi. Geffy, 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 Geffy. We're back here again. Can I get back on the Normandy and get off again? That might help.
Stand by, shore party.
Let's try this.
Decontamination in progress.
I might just have forgotten what I'm supposed to do, but I'm pretty sure that's supposed to enter dialogue there. Right, let's try
Logged.
this again.
The commanding officer...
You're in charge again, Presley. Sorry.
equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
So did that guy die? Well, I've not heard that music anymore, so hopefully it just bugged, and we'll find out soon. And if it is bugged and I have to reload, then hopefully I can do that without much issue. I think I fucked up those jumpy ones a bit too easily. And the game got confused.
If I had a credit for every Geth I've killed.
Right. I guess I need to just continue and then come back.
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
Yeah. Definitely something I've just missed.
The Geth can't... They'll...
Stop the Geth.
Right. Well, apparently there's Geth to go stop, so let's do that. Let's follow where the exclamation mark is and we'll continue on from there. We're not saved in a hot minute, so that might be a good idea to do. So let's do that. Mass Effect is a balance game with absolutely no exploits. I'm scratching my foot with my other foot. Oh, yeah, this is where I need to go.
Oh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
I loved it. I know I said this last time, but I fucking love the design of the Geth, dude. They're so cool. Right, I want you to AI hack that shit. You can stasis that. I am going to shield myself. Right, let's go. Take down that one. You can get the fuck out of there. Anyway, I'll lower its defenses. Let's fucking throw you. I feel like that throw does way more damage than it should. Gek. Yes. Singularity. You can AI hack that. Yeah, that's what Singularity does. Biotic powers. That's why Liara is pretty good as a unit. I don't like Liara, but she is good as a unit. It's this way, I wonder. I feel like that's the way I'm supposed to go, so let's go this way first. I want to make sure I see everything. Overload. I do love the sniper rifle in this game, dude. It's so good. Yeah. Right. Sabotage. Let's use Singularity, I think. Warp will do. There's a big guy. AI hack that. So he's on our side now. At least for now. That works out nicely.
Now
Reaper.
we can update Fidan and get a vehicle safely out of the Normandy.
Hi, Dan.
The Geth base is our next objective.
Right. Now, I believe you can just go this way on foot. There we go. Alright then, gang. Pretty good shit. Let's go back the other way. And then let's talk to the colonists. This planet looks fucked, man. This area looks like something from a Fallout game. It just looks fucked up. Yeah, that's the area we need to go later, so we're not going to go that way just yet. Let's put the fucking gun away. What's up, guys?
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I'm just glad your colony's safe.
I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Tell me what the Geth want. Why are they attacking you?
If you want answers, go ask them yourselves.
Oh my god, why are you being so fucking awkward?
They attacked us, that's all we know.
You say you don't know, just say you don't know.
Headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's Exogeny?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to Exogeny headquarters.
A colony funded by a big corporation. What could possibly go wrong?
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
Tell me about the colony.
Tell me about your colony.
Life is hard and often brutal, even without our current problems. Colonial affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath the notice of any raiders. I guess they weren't counting on the Geth. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place, unlike anything I've experienced before.
That is a hint, by the way. That is a hint. You might not know what the hint is, but that is a hint. There's a specific word they used there.
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels.
She's a pain.
Have more mundane
I mean, considering
like
what they've been through, I think it's understandable that she'd be a little bit fatigued.
I'm not sure where we stand on those matters.
But yes, she's also annoying.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer, please speak with her.
You mentioned something about a food shortage.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist, please speak with him.
Do you have information about Geth in the lower tunnels?
Nothing new. They're in the tunnel somewhere, likely guarding a transmitter to coordinate attacks.
The Geth are the Skaven in this world.
But getting rid of that transmitter will help us defend against further attacks.
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
Like, everything is wrong.
On our power problem.
This is like my house. Everything is just broken.
Let's talk about Zeus, Hope, and Pharos in general.
Of course, Commander.
That'll do. Alright.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
First of all, let's take this fucking helmet off so I can see her beautiful hair. Neat. There we go. Oh, I can level up stuff. Shock Trooper, maybe? Lift. Let's get Lift. Let's level that up a little bit. Let's give her advanced stasis as quickly as possible, and Tally can get first aid. You have first aid unlocked now, Tally. Good job. Alright, let's go and talk to the peeps and see what we can learn, shall we? This'll be our home away from home for a little while.
You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not in her right mind. She just needs to relax and accept what's happened.
What happened to your wife?
The constant attacks have strained us all. She'll adapt. We all
What I like about this place is I remember enough of it to remember, like, the big details, but I can't remember the little details. It's like, I remember bits about Mass Effect 1, but it's been a while.
Is there anything I can do for her?
No, she just needs time. Time to absorb everything. We'll be fine.
Hint.
Do you know anything about this planet?
Just what I was told by Colonial Affairs. It's a little different from what they claimed. It's not all bad, though. When the Geth are gone, we'll have a chance to create something even more spectacular than before.
Do you have any idea what the Geth were looking for?
I can't think of any reason for an attack like this. We just wanted to build a home.
Tell me about the colony.
I can't tell you much about that. You'd best ask Faolan if you really must know.
Why can't you tell me? I just want to know about the colony.
Faolan is our leader. Who better to answer questions about the colony?
I have to go.
Let's talk to the wife.
Please.
Hello, Off-Worlder. I'm glad that we aren't totally forgotten by the rest of the galaxy.
Dear, please try to rest. You're not ready to speak.
But they should know... Yes. That's better.
Yeah. What's wrong?
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm fine. I just need to try to think clearly. It's just a lingering pain from the last attack. I'll be...
I see no major injury, but something must be causing her pain.
Please, just let her rest. She just needs rest.
Interesting. Okay. So we'll let her rest. Let's see what else we can find around here. I thought we decrypted this shit. Apparently we need to do it again. Oh, Ryan Reynolds.
You're the one who repelled that last wave.
I am.
They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varan meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varan.
Ew, who the fuck wants to eat a Varan?
Rabid maybe. Totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
I have a ship. I could bring in supplies from off-world.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
Tell me about hunting Varan.
Hunting them is impossible while fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll attack anything, even those damn synthetics. The big Alpha Varan is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I came here with my wife Greta.
I love the atmosphere on this planet,
a new life
man.
together. This isn't exactly what we signed up for.
This is one thing I do like about Mass Effect. I've said this before
we were really
as well.
starting to enjoy the colony.
It kind of runs the gambit of a lot of sci-fi kind of like settings. You don't just get one kind of setting. You get like a multitude of them, and it does it well.
Tell me about Zeus Hope.
The colony is growing, or it was. But you should speak with Faolan.
A lot of lore.
He is our leader.
I have to go.
So long, Commander.
But yeah, I do remember this being one of my favorite parts of Mass Effect 1, this world. I enjoy this one quite a bit. What about you?
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you if you wish.
How do you keep things in stock in conditions like this?
My list of consumers has shrunk significantly since the attacks, and few of those have time for shopping.
What can you tell me about Zeus Hope?
A fascinating place by all accounts, though the Geth have made it treacherous. You might like it here too, if you gave it a chance, Commander. I never thought I'd stay in one place for long, but here? I will stay here.
Huh. Why?
This place is barely holding together. Why stay here?
I can't give you an answer to that, Commander. At least not one that you would comprehend. Why not try asking Faolan? Maybe he can tell you what I can't.
What's a Solarian doing on a human colony?
It's a bit racist.
This Solarian goes where the credits are. Or I did. A well-stocked freighter can be a profitable investment on a new colony. But once I was here, I decided to stay on. The colony life grows on you after a while.
How old does Solarian get? They're like the youngest living species in the game. It's like 30 or 50 years. Mass Effect, how old do Solarians get? It's rare for them to live past the age of 40. Like, smack right bang in the middle of what I guessed it. Yes, yeah, they're the shortest living species.
What's your name, Solarian?
My full name is Goratu Heranon Maldinest God Inost Ledra. Humans usually employ surname and given name only. Inost and Ledra in my case.
Open up for sale.
Let me see what you have.
Of course. I may be able to provide a few interesting items.
Might be able to get licenses here. Yeah, here we go. Heliod's Army license. Let's buy that. I don't know what... Oh, Armory, I should say. I don't know whether it's any good, but we've just acquired the license. So we can give that to our, the guy on the ship, and we can start getting over stuff. I'm gonna keep what I've got on me for now. I don't think that I have a, like, inventory limit in this game. It just means sorting stuff is a bit more of a chore later on. But, yeah. Good shit, good shit. Let's have a speak with everyone else.
This work must... You're the commander of the ship that just landed.
Buy it all. Now. Don't need it all.
What do you know about the colony?
We just arrived a short time ago. It seemed like any other colony at first, but it's different somehow.
What do you mean?
It's hard to explain. It's kind of like... I can't describe it. You should speak with Faolan. He knows the colony better than me.
Everyone's talking about this Faolan.
Are you the captain of this freighter?
Not originally. The captain died in one of the Geth raids. I'm the last crew member. We shouldn't even be here. The Solarian merchant promised us a fortune. I wish... I suppose it could be worse.
What's wrong with the ship? Isn't she space-worthy?
There's too much damage. Maybe if the Geth stopped attacking, I could fix her. Then again, if there were no Geth, I might just stay on a while.
What do you do here?
I'm just watching over the ship, making sure she doesn't get any worse. If nothing else, she's good for hiding in when those Geth come over the walls.
It looks like you're monitoring something.
No, well, just ship diagnostics. It's nothing. I should get back to it, but... Faolan, what's the report on... I should go.
Maybe I can help you. What are you trying to diagnose?
No, thanks, really. Now, please, I need to get back to work. This work must be completed.
Yeah, things get a little bit screwy, huh?
Davin does what he can.
At least we've got a chance to regroup.
Things are indeed getting a little bit screwy. Loot everything. I will if I can. These don't need it. I'm saving the galaxy. I need all the things. They don't, but I do. Alright, let's have a little gander around. May O'Connell. Place your bets. Irish or Scottish? It's an American game, so you never know.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up.
Neither.
I still need the power cells for this generator.
Steal all the buckets.
Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few.
Your top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got. The cells just aren't compatible.
If I find anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate it.
We're getting quests and whatnot. Here's matcha. I do like me some matcha.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the water shortage.
Is there anything I can do?
Anyone getting Fallout 3
vibes? One of the
vibes?
first to fall under Geth control.
Look at that shit.
Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony is dry.
Tell me about the colony.
We are a small group, part of a larger colony, before the Geth attacked. You should speak to Faolan. It's his responsibility.
I swear if I had a penny for every time I heard the name fucking Dan.
Tell me about yourself.
I'd rather not. This is not the time or the place. Please, help us or don't. Otherwise, leave me to my work.
I have a ship fueled and ready to go. I could bring water in.
Unless you plan to make a trip every few days, that wouldn't really solve our problem. We need to be self-sufficient.
I have to go.
I wish you luck.
Got Tolinus.
We could take the fight to
We
these.
got Ryan
I'm trying
Reynolds.
to keep an eye on things. I don't know how long we can hold out while their command post is intact.
So where the fuck is this Faolan then? Where is Faolan the man? Is he in here? Don't get in that way. Everyone keeps telling me to speak to Faolan. I have no idea where fucking Dan is. There's Ryan Reynolds. Can't go that way. Is this spy down here? Oh, this is spy down. Alright, that's the guy.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Some of the colonists are acting strange.
We're a close-knit group, Commander. Most of us have lost loved ones.
Is he a real person?
These aren't trained soldiers. Nobody taught us how to deal with the
I'm not
horrors
spoiling
of
shit.
war.
I'm hinting, but I ain't spoiling shit.
This is our home. We've watched the Geth slowly destroy everything that is important to us. Don't judge us too harshly.
Alright.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
Can I talk to her? No. Right then, let's save the game now that we've had a chinwag with everyone. Let's get the fuck out there. Let's start making some progress, huh? I've got an itchy trigger finger. I wanna pew pew. Reaper? No, the Reapers don't look like... The Reapers don't shapeshift like that. You'll find out as we play. Hopefully you'll find out today. I don't know how long this is going to take. If not, you're just going to have to friggin' be annoyed with it until next week.
Oh god, they're everywhere!
Oh, was that a person? Oh, shit. I wonder if I could have saved her. Fucking piece of shit. You want to jump? Fine. Jump. Well, she's dead. That sucks. Oh well. Never mind. Yep, let's go this way. Ooh, wait, what was that? No. Okay. I love the atmosphere in this level, man. I get serious, like, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic vibes. I'm not really a Star Wars guy. I've never really been super into Star Wars, with the exception of Knights of the Old Republic. The Knights of the Old Republic game series 1 and 2 is just, they're so good. They're such a good, they're such a good series. I like how their heads are still their weakness.
This valve looks like part of a large system. There are likely others we need to activate as well.
Oh no, it's the water level! No! It's the fucking water temple
the
level.
system has not yet activated. I do not believe we are finished yet.
I'm glad I
look
went
for another valve.
I'm glad I went back because I would have very easily missed that. So I'm very glad that the curiosity got the better of me there, and I went back. Alright. I like how good the pistol is in this game as well. Like, pistols are really good weapons. A lot of video games ignore pistols and pretend that they're bad, but they're really not. Like, pistols are really good weapons. So it's nice to see a good pistol in a video game, you know? Oh, the Varans. Okay. Hello, doggy. Where's Singularity? That does the trick. Nice. That's one of the quests we were given, to take down those assholes. That's that sorted. There we are, there's a power cell. More shit for people. So far so good, making decent progress. From Metroid Dread. The EMMI. I don't know much about Metroid. Are those the bounty hunter things? Oh shit. Starting to get decent psionics now, so that's nice. Let's keep going this way, see where it takes us. Let's AI hack that. Oh wait, they're Krogan. Not much you can do to that, you bastards! Bionics are so fucked, dude. Right, what's this? Transmitter tower. There we go. One more thing dealt with. We got a level up there as well. I love how much you level up with the basic one. Let's see. Yeah, we want lift, don't we? Because lift is fun. We'll get advanced stasis for her. We'll get, I think, throw next for her. Liara, we want to keep on going down this way. Alright, so far so good. It's probably a good idea to save the game. The menu's a bit iffy on the controller. It's a lot better with mouse and keyboard. Is that a person? Oh, it's Tally. Tally, what the fuck are you doing hanging around there?
These colonists may not have much, but this is their home. They will fight to the death to defend it.
Oh, we got more Geth coming up this way. I am going to AI hack that. I am going to lift that, and I'm going to shield myself. The fuck do you think you're doing, you dumbass? I'm gonna lift you. At least I was. That was a bit laggy, but never mind. Right, let's make sure we're not missing any water pump stuff. Yep. Here's one right here. Water seems to be fixed.
There! That did it! The system is active.
Robots that are almost indestructible and designed to go on planets to take samples. But in the events of Dread, they get controlled by Raven Beak to hunt down Samus and Extractor. DNA test has the Metroid DNA from the event of Mr. Fusion. The Gek look like that. This bit look. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, the Beak, they're the bounty hunters, the Beak guys. Oh, yeah. But we're making decent progress here. I thought the aiming was bugged for a second there. Tali is really dedicating on going in a specific direction, isn't she? Alright, let's see what's up this way. Right, I can't go that way. I really like the design of them, though. You have to send me a picture of those guys, see what they look like. But yeah, I really like the design of the Geth. There we are.
You don't want to go down there.
What are you doing down here?
Nothing I should be, and anything I shouldn't. No! That was a good one. Very intense.
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking the Master's whip helps remind me I'm still alive. You're here for the Geth, aren't you? You're not the only one interested in those things.
Who else is looking for the Geth?
Not looking for. Looking to get rid of. They're a thorn in the side of the... Ah! Ah! Trying to get to the... Dying!
Any idea what's going on yet?
This one is no longer fit. We should leave him.
Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you even want help?
Help me? No. No one can help me now. I'd rather die fighting!
Fighting what?
Not that kind of fight. It's like running through a thorn bush. The more you struggle, time's up. Company's coming. Ask Faolan. Ask him about the... Ah!
I'll be sure to ask him about the... Ah! When I get the chance. Say what you want about the Geth, they are kind of predictable. The AI is not exactly strong. Right, what can you tell me more about the... Ah!
I won't do it. I won't. I can't. I won't do it.
It's getting controlled by something. Seems like it, doesn't it? Okay. Looks like we're done here. We've got a few things done. Yeah, let's give the game a bit of a shave. Like the Maker in Dead Space. Oh, the fucking rock everyone worships. Aye. I know, I've heard bits about the lore of Dead Space. It's very, very cool. Very Lovecraftian. Hey there! That is an interesting name. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that because I will butcher it like crazy. I think we just need to go back now. Inform people what has been going on. Yep, that's where we killed the Baron. We're good, we're good. Go back down this way. Oh, more of them. Alright, we will control you. And you can get a little bit of, alley up. I like how we just smacked him in the back. Man, Biotics is so OP. Oh, there's another one here. Hello there. Just fucking around with them at this point. Right, which way do we need to go? That way. I'm probably gonna go with Caden this time around, since at least in the first game, because I can't do Ashley because you're not allowed to be gay in the first game, and I don't exactly like Liara. There's just something about her that's always rubbed me the wrong way. I know that's a very unpopular opinion. People love Liara, but I just don't. So I'm probably going to go with Caden up until the point where we get into Mass Effect 2 and then swap over to Garrus. But yeah. I sound like Obi-Wan. Hello there. I've got the beard for it as well. Right. I think this is where we need to... Wait. Is there something extra? Ah, elevator. Okay. Have we been around here? Let's have a quick nose. Yeah. Alright, let's go up there. Inform people that we did the things. Mass Effect 1 loves its elevators.
Watch out!
Oh shit. Alright, we got more of them.
They'll be here any minute now. I don't know how much more I can take.
Just one scout? Y'all okay? You guys have no basic dialogue. That's fine. Oh. That's to go around that way. Right. Okay. Well, let's take care of that first. And we can hand in all the other quests later.
And now to the Geth base. Not something an intelligent being would typically say.
I typically do the same thing. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest, in Mass Effect 1, I tend not to romance anyone, because I don't really like any of the options. And then I just choose someone in Mass Effect 2, but considering I'm streaming it, I am showing some of the romances.
We are receiving a weak comm signal. I cannot pinpoint its location through the Geth interference.
Rubber car time, let's go!
More chatter, Commander Shepard. I still can't get a fix on the location.
Don't mind me.
Any sign of movement?
360 gunfire.
It's only been a few days.
Have you ever watched any of the Star Wars films, Faolan? I've seen the original trilogy, I've seen the prequels, and I've seen the first one of the new ones. I've not bothered with any of the other new ones.
She's my daughter.
I'm not really the biggest fan. They're okay. They're the kind of things I kind of grew out of. The first trilogy is the better one. The prequels are fun if you, like, watch them thinking of the Darth Jar Jar theory, but they're not great. Also that scene of Yoda fighting, that's pretty funny. But, and I didn't think much of the new movie. I think the new movie is just kind of like, hey, you remember this from the old movies? Well, here it is again. Like, it's a bit too, hey, you remember this? Well, not exactly what you would call a fan. Where the fuck are the other ones? Hello? Well, they're still on the map, but I can't see them, so let's move on. I mean, Mass Effect 1 is the only true RPG. But I think the casualization of Mass Effect worked, whilst the casualization of Dragon Age didn't. Because that's what they tried to do with Dragon Age 2. They tried to make the same changes they did with Mass Effect 2, but it didn't quite work out. But yes, I am more of an RPG gamer than anything, so I do prefer Mass Effect 2. I think it is a better game, but the combat did take some getting used to. Because I've never been the one to play games like Gears of War or anything like that, so Mass Effect 2 was like the first experience I had with kind of like combat like that. As you can tell, I'm not exactly an FPS player. Stand still and fire. Also, I'm driving backwards because why the fuck not?
Package is secure. We're leaving now.
I typically romance Garrus or Tali.
Shut down the comm. We've got incoming Geth.
I just think Garrus is one of the best characters in video game history, and I really like Tali. I think Tali is adorable. So typically if I'm playing a female Shepard, I'm romancing Garrus. And if I'm playing male Shepard, I'm romancing Tali. I have done a few of the others. I've done, the bold chick from, Mass Effect 2. I forget her name. I've done her. I've done a full one with Caden before. I've done a full one with Ashley before. I've never done Miranda because I don't like her. I've never done Liara because I don't like her. I've done the assassin dude, I forget his name. I've done his one before. That one's quite cute but sad. But for me, I just love Garrus. He's like one of my favorite companions in any video game. So he's typically who I go with. But yeah, I'm aware that if you don't romance either of them, they end up together. It's kind of the same problem with Dragon Age Inquisition. If I'm playing as a male character, I tend to romance Dorian because he's my favorite character. But and I don't really like any of the straight male options in that game. So yeah.
The Geth have moved in rather quickly.
But I'm aware that if you don't romance Dorian or Iron Bull, they end up together, which is hilarious. Like a Romeo and Juliet thing going on. Alright, we can't get in that way. Yeah, the OG films are way better, but I think people took Star Wars way too seriously. It was one of those things where it's like, it affected a multi-generational thing. Multi-generations of people love Star Wars, and it was part of their childhood. So over time, that kind of translated into being like a legitimately amazing, one of the greatest things to ever exist. And it really was never that deep. Star Wars was just a fun, like science fiction, fantasy adventure. It was like family fun, and that's all it really was meant to be. But people took it too seriously, I think. Although I do think the new ones are a bit daft from what I've seen of them. So, let's have a little gander around here, see what we're missing. But again, like, I'm not really much of a sci-fi person, so a lot of this kind of stuff doesn't instantly grab me, like it does a lot of other people. So Star Wars, Star Trek, that kind of thing, not really for me. I do prefer Star Wars, though. Star Trek has some really interesting ideas, but it's too fucking silly for me to take seriously. Which I know, again, is blasphemous to a lot of people. Right. Just having a little gander around, making sure we cover all of our bases. There's enemies around here somewhere, which is why that's blocked off.
Our weapons cannot touch a field like this. We'll need another way in.
Don't like what they did with the Reapers. What do you mean?
A one-way trip down, Commander Shepard.
I think the Reapers overall are the least interesting thing about Mass Effect. I mean, we've seen stories like this before. Like Neverwinter Nights, for example. The entire game was basically building up to, oh, there's this ancient race of reptile people who are behind this, and it's just like, yeah, the ancient. A lot of sci-fi ends up being, oh look, this ancient. Oh fuck me. Well, fuck. That was dumb. I should have lifted it. How far ago was my save is the question.
To the Geth base. Not something an intelligent being would typically say.
Oh, fuck. I've done it again. I've failed to save and paid the price. Oh, well. I think Rey opened interesting options to tell stories as a descendant of a Sith Lord. I'm not sure. I only ever watched the first movie of the new ones, so I honestly can't say. Note to self, as soon as I clear that bit out, save the fucking game. I've done that a few times this time around. I'm used to more modern games that auto saves better.
Commander Shepard. I still can't get a fix on the location.
Right.
Any sign of movement?
Fucking pulled the Dark Souls on me right there.
It's only been a few days.
Nah, it's not that bad. We can get through it pretty quickly. I do love KOTOR. I think Knights of the Old Republic is fantastic. And that really does get into elements of Star Wars that is interesting. Such as the concept of, like, both the light side and the dark side is kind of destructive. They're too black and white in terms of an ideology. And in terms of, like, the light side tends to create Sith because it's too restrictive. And what happens when you practice repression too much? Well, if somebody practice... What the fuck? Why am I carrying one of them around with me? Oh, well, I've got a pet. It's like, yeah, like, if you practice repression too much, typically speaking, it ends up bouncing back quite considerably.
We got movement. Some kind of vehicle, not one of the Geth.
They've got us on visual. We must be close.
So, what is that? Oh shit, it's these guys. Huh. I don't remember this bit. Okay, fair enough. I don't know what happened there, but we'll take it. Andromeda was your first. I have not played that one yet. I'm going to be playing it as part of this series. It'll take a while for us to get to it, but I have not played that one yet.
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Get back, Juliana.
What'd you think of it, considering it was your first one?
Commander Shepard, I'm here to remove your Geth problem.
You see? You worry too much.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face.
The MMO!
I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
It's okay. I think... Yeah, it's okay. I've played worse MMOs. I've played a lot of MMOs, and I've definitely played worse.
Fidan and some of the members of Zeus Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were
I
all
like
dead.
how you get to play as the cat race.
Probably all dead.
And a lot of other races that you're not used to, like, you don't typically get to play in Star Wars games. You're typically always human.
Synthetics are relentless.
And occasionally a Twi'lek.
I'll do whatever I can to keep them away from you. But I need some information.
What kind of information?
Ignore him. The Geth are up in the Exogeny headquarters.
But, yeah,
further along
the Old Republic is okay, but its biggest sin is it's not a single-player RPG. Because it's like, it rests on the legacy of two of the greatest RPGs ever made, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. So it rests on the shoulders of those.
I'm not interested in your company's secrets.
If it was the first game in the series, I'd like it a lot more.
My daughter,
it's
Elizabeth.
just, it's not what a lot of people wanted.
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We could do a proper accounting of our casualties after the Geth are gone.
That's my daughter you're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
It's for Star Wars fans and MMO players later. The thing is, I like the idea of MMOs, but I do tend to play them as a single-player game. So that's fine by me. It's one of the reasons why I like Elder Scrolls Online, because you can play that game as a single-player game.
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
The problem is, it was made as a way to have consistent revenue from KOTOR fans.
For a short time.
That's what it was. It was designed to have like consistent revenue because everyone wanted to be World of Warcraft.
Do you know what the Geth are after?
I have no idea.
I don't dislike it. I've played a bit of it. I've never finished it, but I've played a fair bit of it, and it's okay.
We need to recoup our expenses.
I'd rather play. Every time I play it, I'm just left thinking this would be so much better if it was just a basic Knights of the Old Republic game and it wasn't an MMO. You know, I think it's held back by its genre.
Tell me about the colony.
We established ourselves here 4 years ago. Growth was steady until the attacks.
See, the thing is, Mass Effect 3 is
fine. Has been the lack of resources.
Mass Effect 3 is amazing.
There's just so little
it's
here
the end that ruins it.
Still, we were making a go of it. It was even starting to feel like home.
What brought you here?
I guess I thought this would be the start of a new life. I wanted to go where I could feel like I was making a difference. Instead, everything we built is destroyed.
KOTOR 2 make Revan bigger than he is.
Not to lose hope.
See, I don't know that much about the lore overall. So to me, Revan was just the player character, and it's a Star Wars game. It's a Star Wars game in which you're playing the main character. That's kind of it for me. What I liked about KOTOR 2 is it really delved into the interesting philosophy of Star Wars that the movies never did. KOTOR 2 was the extended universe. And the extended universe stuff was just better from what I saw of it, because it took concepts that the movies came up with and actually made them interesting rather than just basic fantasy.
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
Oh, that's
somewhere
that.
at the Exogeny headquarters.
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
Of course. And please remember, if you see my daughter...
The Revenites of Star Wars The Old Republic. I'm gonna have to look up the Revenites, because I remember the name. Order of Revan. I remember it, but very barely. I remember encountering Revan, and the MMO just turned it into a massive thing, like you say. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've played The Old Republic.
I was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I've got a bit of a problem.
What do you need?
I need to
So I couldn't say what I
data.
think.
It's not a big job, but it pays well.
He was also, say, like the crying mountain on Endor. I'm not sure, man. As I say, I've never really been much of a Star Wars guy, so I don't know much about the lore. I'm a KOTOR fan. I've played Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 to death, and that's kind of about it. I've enjoyed the movies every now and again.
I'm listening.
Good.
I've played one or two of the other games,
Poking
like
around
Jedi
the room
Academy.
has become a bit too dangerous.
But that's kind of it. I've
What
never
is
been
it
much
about
into
you
Star
that
Wars.
makes people assume we enjoy
Lightsabers
being
are
in
cool,
harm's
though.
way?
It's not that bad, really. All you need to do is find my console at Exogeny headquarters and drop the data onto this OSD. It's that simple.
I'll look around if I get the chance.
I appreciate it. That data could be worth a lot of money.
I'll give you an example, actually, of
getting out
what...
of here alive.
This is how much I'm not a Star Wars fan, and I'm just a basic bitch. I kind of like the Ewoks, and those, what were those bird seal things called? The Porgs? They're cute. I've not seen the movie, I just remember seeing them everywhere and thinking they're cute.
Why work in the middle of nowhere if your skills are so useful?
Maybe I've got a bit of the
The
frontier
Revenites think
spirit.
Revan is a god and the only
That,
one who
and
can
the
fix
alternative
it.
is a bit too secure for my liking.
I mean, to be perfectly honest,
Freelancers don't have
with
to
the
worry
power
about
Revan
security
has in
much,
order to
so long
indoctrinate
as we
people,
keep a low profile.
Do you have any idea?
that
what the
is
Geth are
a
looking
pretty godlike ability. That's a way of using the Force people are not used to.
I have no
That's
idea
pretty
what
godlike.
anyone would want with this rule.
Whether or not they are an actual deity is one
Time
thing.
to get moving.
But that's a
Just
pretty
keep in
godlike
mind what I
ability.
said.
It's what makes playing evil in KOTOR so much fun. Because you get to see your level of, like, your effect on these people as they slowly get corrupted.
They wiped out our defenses in minutes.
I hope you can get us out of this mess.
We ran when the attack hit.
Can't remember whether I should have gone back and report, like, the help I've given these people. I think I should be alright. Right, so we've had a chin wag with these guys, so let's head on back. Yeah, Mass Effect 1 does feel like the more grounded game. I agree. Mass Effect 2 and especially 3 goes more into the threat of the Reapers. And the thing is, I think if you ask anyone what makes Mass Effect good, they're not gonna say the Reapers. They're gonna say characters. They're gonna name drop characters. They're gonna mention moments. You know, they're gonna mention Garrus. They're gonna mention Rex. They're gonna mention Tali, Morden, you know, Grunt. They're gonna mention the characters. They're not gonna mention the overarching plot, because the overarching plot is extremely generic. And it's just, in my opinion, it's not... Fuck, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. The overarching plot is extremely generic. And in my opinion, it's not what makes the game good. What makes the game good is the world that they've created, the intertwining politics of the various races, the characters and their struggles,
Wait. Shut down the
the
comm.
humor,
We've got incoming Geth.
all that
Damn
kind
it.
of thing.
Shut down the comm.
Are they coming to them? whatever. But yeah, I don't really think it's the Reapers. I know some people get really into the Reapers, but I think it's probably because Mass Effect might have been their first game like that. Where it's kind of like a cliche in a lot of RPGs, and BioWare themselves have done it a few times before. They did it in KOTOR, they did it in Neverwinter Nights, you know. It's not bad, I've just seen it before. You know? It's just, the least interesting thing about the game.
The Geth have moved in rather quickly.
Right, so apparently we skipped that over a bit before.
Once we are inside.
Alright, so I know where we are now. Let's... Oh, we can't save the game until we cleared it out. Revan was just the dark side, and that's why you have to stop him. Blair's also no chosen one. From what I've seen of Andromeda, people hate it because the story's kind of stupid, the game is full of bugs, and it just doesn't have the same appeal as the main series. The characters aren't as good, the overarching plot isn't as good. I like the concept. You're setting up colonies in a different part of the world. It's very grounded. I like the concept. However, I won't say whether or not the game is good myself until I play it, because I just don't know. I do own it. I will be playing it as part of this series after we've played Mass Effect 3. So I'll be blind playing it. I've avoided spoilers as much as possible outside of the joke video. I don't really know what the plot is. I'm aware of some of the characters, but that's kind of it. So yeah, here we go. So I'm actually glad that I died, because that worked out, because obviously I wasn't paying attention and I missed that up a bit. Right, can I get up there is the question. That looks like I can get up there.
A one-way trip down, Commander Shepard.
Oh, apparently Shepard can't jump. Alright, we've discovered something. But, right, let's not make that mistake again, shall we? We've saved the game. Right. Y'all ready? Alright, ready? Alright, everyone! Battle stations! I'm gonna shield myself. You can... Singularity. You can... Overload. Let's go. Alright, I am going to... Lift, maybe? Yeah, I'm not strong enough for that. I'm gonna throw a grenade. Alright, good girls. Good, we're doing this. Let's sabotage. I'm gonna marksman. What? God damn! At least to save the game. We're gonna do this thing. It's happening. I just control on my ship and get them individually. This is linked to the Revan novel in KOTOR 2 style. I don't know whether the link went through. Bit dubious about links on chat for obvious reasons, but obviously you don't seem to be a bot or anything, you're actually having a conversation, so I'll believe you. Right, what we're gonna do is I am going to shield right away. I want her to shield right away. I want you to AI hack AI hack. Alright, we're gonna... Alright, now what I want you to do is I want you to... Singularity. I am going to warp. Run! Run, 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 run! Hi. This is not exactly going to plan. Can I lift? That is not how that's supposed to go. Oh fuck. Ooh. Bleh. Right, as long as it can't hit me, we're good. Let's, barrier, just in case. Throw? Apparently I got throw mastery for that. Yeah, we can do this. Epic elite skills. Let's fucking go. I am the greatest player of this game to ever exist.
I doubt anyone's still alive in here. The Geth are very thorough.
Yeah, no shit. Asshole. What do you choose in Mass Effect 2? In what way? I'm going for Paragon this playthrough. I do generally think that, I do typically think that Renegade is more fun than Paragon, but Paragon does get you the better outcome. What am I missing here?
Our weapons cannot touch a field like this. We'll need another way in.
Right. I know in Mass Effect 2 I generally just try and get everyone on my side. You know, I try and play, depending on the run I'm doing, I go Paragon or Renegade. With the exception of punching that reporter in the face. I need to get in there somehow, so what am I missing? Do you mean class? Oh, I mean, being anti-AI kinda makes sense. It's like, at the start of Mass Effect 1, you can actually choose to play a racist. But over the event of the game, you get to realize that, oh, actually being a racist is kind of a dumb thing to be. So it could very well be that, you know, you could be anti-AI in this game, and then ED can convince you otherwise. But yeah, I'm not too sure. Especially with playing it through again, because we're now in the world where AI is a legitimate concern in the here and now. In the real world, AI is like a legitimate thing that is threatening to take over jobs and threatening, you know, corporate and governmental propaganda and all kinds of shit like that.
A one-way trip down, Commander Shepard.
I guess we're going this way then. Right. That looks like where we need to go. Save the game. AI, to me, is... I understand why people are frightened of it. For the Geth, I try and make a peace between the Geth and the Qunari. But if I have to choose, I will choose the Qunari.
I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth.
Or Quarians, I should say. Qunari, that's Dragon Age. Quarians. So if I try and broker peace, that's the best ending. But if I can't do that, I will side with the Quarians.
Who are you and what are you doing in here?
It's my own fault.
I try and go for the best ending, basically. I try and go full on Paragon and stuff. Unless I'm being asshole Shepard. Renegade Shepard is hilarious.
The power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
A few Geth won't stop me.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
I'm here for the Geth. It's very important that I find out what they're after.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
Thorian? What is that exactly?
It's an indigenous life form. Exogeny was studying it.
I need more information. I need to know why the Geth are after this Thorian.
You ever watch Day of the Triffids? Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
But not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Oh, shit. That's interesting because the original time I played through this game, I went for the merger, where humans and AI became one. And then I realized later on down the line, that's what Seraph did, or Seren did. The only real option is to fucking destroy everything. Every other option is what the Reapers want. The only real choice is full-on destruction. If you want to get rid of the Reapers, that's the only thing you can do.
Any suggestions?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth
I do
should
like
be
the
powered.
fantasy of everyone being
I've
both
noticed the Geth
organic
power
and
cables
synth,
everywhere.
but yeah,
You could follow those
realistically,
cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a research assistant for Exogeny. I came here with my mother. I don't even know if she made it out alive.
She's with some others from the colony. She's safe for now.
She's alive? Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one left. Please, Commander, just get that field down so I can see my mother again.
it was more like Tim. What you mean?
Tell me what you know about the Thorian.
I really don't know that much about it. I think it's some kind of plant being.
Like,
I know it's very
Saren's
old.
almost,
Thousands of years
he's like an android. He's a mixture between, like, synthetic and real. He's replaced so much of his body with machinery.
Why do you think the Geth would be interested in the Thorian?
It's just a plant. I don't know why the Geth would care. Exogeny was studying it. but
Why am I so
I don't think they
anti-synthetic?
found anything special.
For the same reason I joined the Brotherhood in Fallout. I think about what I would be like in the real world, and having robotic life take over inorganic, that is terrifying. That should never happen. Life should be like biological. It should not be synthetic. The Geth I make an exception for, and it's purely because of Legion. Legion is an offshoot, and Legion eventually, depending on your choice, you can upload his programming to the rest of the Geth, essentially making them sapient or sentient. I can't remember which one's which, but essentially making them like human. But there's just something very wrong to me about synthetic life. You know? More than just toys and things like that. One of my favorite lines in video game history is, does this unit have a soul? From this series. Because it's terrifying.
You stay put.
It is
I'll
terrifying.
go open some doors.
Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors.
The Reapers
luck
are
with that
already
field.
synthetics. Like, yeah, another reason to destroy them. Oh, shit. Saren chose submission. Well, the thing you gotta keep in mind with the Reapers is indoctrination. Nobody willingly chooses to...
Time for revenge.
Well, very few people willingly choose to bow down, right? To anything. They do it because they feel as if they have no other choice. You know, like, their instinct for survive takes over their instinct for autonomy. So, it could be very easy for the Reapers to put it in your head about what you're getting. Indoctrinate you into believing that making a specific decision of mixing inorganic and organic life, which I have no idea how that could possibly work, how everyone could be both organic and inorganic at the same time. It seems like a fantasy, but it could very easily be Reaper indoctrination affecting you in that moment, convincing you that you're making the big hand-hold, dance around a campfire, all happy rainbows kind of choice. They could very easily convince you that you're making this big humanitarian option when what you're doing is submitting to them. That could actually be submission, but you're not realizing that's what you're doing. Because that's the important thing about Reaper indoctrination. It's mind control. And if if you know you're being mind controlled, then it's not very effective. So, yeah. If it isn't for Legion, if it isn't for specific Geth, and to a lesser extent ED, but mainly Legion, it would be very easy to look at all synthetics in this world and be like, destroy them. They're not, for lack of a better word, human. To get rid of them. But Legion is important because he humanizes that side of the war. And he makes people ask questions.
Access encrypted files.
But if it wasn't for him, the choice would be simple.
Review protocol.
Yeah, he does the same kind of thing.
I am unable to comply.
AI
Please
is
contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me
complicated.
what I want, or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust.
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption, or make an appointment with.
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else,
have you tried pulling it out and plugging it back in again?
The use of this console.
Overload and lift. Nope, lift. Oh yeah, and I don't blame her. Yeah, I don't blame her for killing Legion. If that's what she would have done, because yeah, if there wasn't an option to broker peace between them, I would side with the organics.
Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden. Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
How do you know I'm Lisbeth?
Your access card identifies you as Elizabeth Bainham. Is there something you require, Dr. Bainham?
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
In Mass Effect 2, did you give the base to Cerberus? I did it because they died without reason. If I destroyed it, the same can be said of more. Which base is this? It's been a long time since I played the Mass Effect series. As for the genophage, in my opinion, the genophage was necessary when they did it. Because the Krogan are like orcs from a fantasy video game. They are hyper-aggressive, almost like animals. All they would want to do is war, 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 war. They shouldn't have even been allowed to have space travel. They were introduced to technology way before they could develop it themselves, purely because they needed a fighting force to fight the Rachnar. So the Krogans shouldn't have even had access to spacefaring technology, and without the genophage, there's a decent chance that they would have become the new Rachnar. They would have wiped out many of the races in the galaxy. So at the time, the genophage was necessary. But I think the genophage humbled a lot of Krogan, and after a specific point, a cure for it was necessary. But I also think that it was necessary to do. So it was a necessary evil at the time, but it should not have been a permanent thing. So the cure was also something that needed to happen. As for the base, I can't remember what that is. The male VI we can see in Mass Effect 1 on Jacob's loyalty mission. Mass Effect 2. Jacob's loyalty mission. I can barely remember that mission. His father... I know his father's there.
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
If you could keep the cure and destroy the collector base, you are a hypocrite because they're the same. I can't remember the details of that, unfortunately. Like, and I'm not just avoiding, I'll give you an honest answer. You know, I'm not afraid to disagree with people. But yeah, it's been a while since I played Mass Effect, so I couldn't say. I remember elements, but not the whole, unfortunately.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora.
But I know
through dispersion and the
collectors
inhalation of spores, it can affect
or
and control
indoctrinated
other organisms, including
and warped
humans.
over time.
The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Are you saying Exogeny knew its people were getting infected?
It was deemed necessary.
This is some
to assess
Fallout
the true
Voltec
potential of
shit
species
going on
37.
here.
That explains their strange behavior.
Your pilot should be warned.
Joker! Come in, Joker! Damn it! That field's blocking us.
We must find a way around the field. We must get back
I'm glad to
Zoo's
hear
Hope.
that. Femshep's the better option. I think Femshep just has better voice acting. I will typically play Femshep most of the time because I just think she has better voice acting. She's a better character.
VI, what can you tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
Tell me about the Thorian.
Species 37 was discovered several weeks ago when a small team was infected with spores while examining ruins near the Zoo's Hope outpost. The outpost was quarantined immediately, and study of the infection began. Within 21 days,
What male ship like?
of colonists
I mean, it depends on how you play him. If you want to play Renegade, male shep's the best option. Renegade male shepherd is fucking hilarious. You big stupid jellyfish. Like, male shepherd Renegade is hilarious. But the voice acting just isn't as good. It's fine, but it's just not as good.
What's the size of this thing?
The Thorian
I think
appears to be a
BioWare
fused
probably
creature. Its cognitive
said
abilities
that
are centered in
Femshep
large
is
nerve
canon
bundles, but it receives
because
data
she is
from
by far the
kilometers
most
of
popular
meandering
option.
tendrils.
Femshep is a rare example of the female player character being far more popular than the male.
To coordinate the massive sensory potential it possesses.
I think it wasn't until Mass Effect 3 though where they gave you like a flip.
Slowly, or perhaps
Unlike the cover art of Mass Effect 3, you got like an insert that you could swap around. One side had male shepherd, the other side had female shepherd, which was really cool at the time because they just defaulted to male shepherd every time because marketing. That's what the the focus group said people wanted. And they would have been right, but with Mass Effect, people just gravitated towards Femshep.
Do you know how the creature controls its slaves?
The will subversion manifests as intense pain if directives are ignored. The effect
It uses
is severe enough that
midichlorians.
subjects are soon conditioned against even minor thoughts of rebellion. Observation suggests the Thorian views its thralls in a utilitarian
I use control
way.
so that
Care
no
is
one
apparently
dies and the
taken to
galaxy have
avoid
to
injuring
adapt to the
them, much
Reapers.
as a craftsman avoids damaging his tools.
The
As
thing
long
that
as no
worries me
action is
about
taken against
that
the creature's objective,
is
the subjects are free
given
to
enough
carry on a
time,
normal existence until
eventually
specifically
they would
tasked with something.
escape from the leash. You know? And it would also be very, very easy for people to start using the Reapers for war. You are essentially giving people an extremely powerful, planet-destroying weapon. It's only a matter of time before the Reapers escape with that shit, because people wouldn't destroy them. They'd experiment on them. They'd use them as a weapon. If you allowed them to be controlled. The best option, in my opinion, is to destroy. To get rid of it. Because they're a massive global threat. And they are intelligent enough that I wouldn't trust any option that they gave us to keep them alive. You know, I feel as if the ending in Mass Effect 3 is a trap. Where if they didn't give us the destroy option, it would be too obvious that it was a trap. And the fact that they color code that red as well, saying bad, I think it's a trick.
Where's the center of this thing?
The Thorian is present as a weave of tendrils across much of the lower surface of...
Oh no, like, being under the friggin' Protheans would have been horrible. They were monsters. Yeah, yeah. The Protheans were shitheads.
Direct observation
Absolutely.
of species 37 is limited, or non-existent.
They're very reminiscent of, like, old, powerful, societies. Like, shit, not the Aztecs. What's the other one that came before it that, like, in around the same general area? The Mayans. The Mayan Empire was something to be fucking feared. It was like that.
Is it intelligent? Can I reason with it?
The Thorian does not exhibit the focused behavior
Red
of
is destruction, who is ruthless.
Spores is an
yeah,
act of
exactly.
survival, not
They
aggression.
color code destruction as red because red in gamers' minds and in people's minds is the option of bad. Green is the option of good. Blue is the option of calm and neutral. Like blue and green, you could possibly swap. But the way I look at it is red is bad, blue is good, or green is neutral. Maybe blue is neutral, green is good. It depends on how you look at it, but ultimately red is bad. And they've done that for a very specific reason. If they didn't give you the option to destroy them, it would be too obvious. But I think the other two options, they want you to choose one of them. Because one of them ultimately gives them control. Or it gives them away because they've realized, oh shit, Shepard is actually winning here. We might lose.
That's enough for now.
Going to standby mode.
But yeah, maybe I'm just too conspiratorial, but I just don't, I don't trust the Reapers. I don't trust them to just give me an out like that. There is a theory that Shepard died and didn't get revived because of Javik's people. Oh, you mean like Javik was like the Shepard of his time? I've heard that one. Like Javik was basically the Shepard from way back when. He was like the champion of his people, and Javik is essentially a failed Shepard.
The Geth used these claws to anchor their ships to the sides of buildings.
Indelicate perhaps, but very efficient. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
It will be difficult. We can check the other claws for weaknesses, but the Geth are very thorough.
Oh, what's this?
This structure seems to have significance for the Geth. Is it possible they set up this room to serve as a sacred temple of sorts?
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
Why is it that whenever people don't understand something from a different culture, their initial idea is, oh, it must be religion? Doesn't make sense to us, so it must be religion. Why is that why can't there be practical... People do this historically as well. We don't know what this is, so it must be used in a ritual. Nah, it's a fucking cone, mate. Up you go. Nope, maybe not. Javik is Rex. I'm thinking of Javik the Prothean. Wait, Javik is Rex? What? I am very confused now. Rex, Javik. Right, I can go up there for one. And then there's this way. That's also a direction I could go in. have a gander up here first. Come on, I've played enough Frogger. I can do this. Don't walk in the fire. Whoa! Once again, I have the aim of a stormtrooper. Right, is there more around here? What did I miss back there, then? Do both paths lead the same way, I wonder? The Geth ask different questions than us. I mean, that makes sense. They're not organic. They would have different concerns. A lot of human or organic concerns comes from the concept of mortality. That they're going to grow old and die regardless. And whilst the Geth may die to some degree, they might have a concept of mortality. They'll probably last a long time if they don't fucking... You know, if they don't get killed. Like, they don't really age. They might need some repairs every now and again, but that's about it. So, obviously, yeah, they're definitely going to have different questions from us. Let's save the game. We've not done that for a little bit. Is Ruthless a leader? He can't inspire people other than by chain of command. I mean, the thing with Javik is he might not have always been that way. Imagine what Shepard would feel like if they went through what Javik went through. Shepard is the last of the, like, imagine Shepard being the last human. All others have just gone. That's it. Kaput. They lost their fight against the Reapers. And now they're fighting against... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. And now they're fighting against, Shepard needs help! Fucking Krogan. You know, so basically what I'm saying is it could be very easy for Shepard to be just as, jaded and aggressive, especially if you play as Renegade Shepard. Renegade Shepard can be just as ruthless and like just as much of a bastard. So it could, I mean, for as much as we know the Protheans, we know they're kind of dickheads. So Javik may have always been a bit of a dickhead, but it's also very easy to imagine that Javik kind of lost his fucking mind and became extremely jaded because of what he experienced of his people dying. And it could be very easy to put yourself into perspective of what would happen if Shepard lost all of their people as well. They could go down that same ruthless path because their people are dead. What the fuck do they have to live for anymore? They can fight for other races, sure, but they'll only be forgotten in time and very quickly. So, yeah. At that point, the fight just becomes personal. Fuck the Reapers up, and that's kind of about it. So, I do feel like Javik might have been the champion of his day, much like Shepard is to the people. Just, you know, lost his mind. Went a little bit loopy. A little bit too aggressive because of what they went through. Javik's first memory is his world in flames. Did they come after him when he was a child or something? I can't remember. And the interesting thing about Rex isn't really a typical example of his people. Rex is
This was a research facility, a place of learning and knowledge.
Rex is somebody that thinks about the future. He's a bit jaded, he's a bit nihilistic, but he's the kind of person that does think about his future, and he knows what the Krogan are like. He knows they need a good smack in the face to motivate themselves every now and again, because quite frankly, a quick smack to the face is what a lot of Krogan understand. Krogan are brutes most of the time. They're stupid most of the time. There are exceptions, but as a general rule, Krogans are brutes. Krogans are idiots. Krogans are very quick to attack, and that's kind of about it. Much like the Solarians are kind of intelligent, thoughtful people. Very quick to act.
Seems to have
because they don't have a lot of life to live.
Is it possible they set up this room to
Humans tend to be reckless.
The Geth
you know, like, the races have stereotypes for a reason. So I wouldn't really compare him to Rex. Because I think Rex is a little wiser than that.
It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
I don't think Javik's very wise. I think he's just depressed. And obviously, you know, Rex is depressed. Rex is jaded, but I don't know, there's a little bit more brain behind it than him just being a bit of a renegade, you know? Especially for a Krogan. The Asari, the Protheans of our cycle. Yeah, the Asari are dubious. The Asari have mild psychic abilities themselves. And as such, I'd be very dubious about Asari. I've mentioned this in a prior stream, but I would never really trust an Asari because of the power they can have over people. Of all the races. Like, their basic nature leaves them to be not very trustworthy. I'm not quite sure where I need to be going here. But yeah, Rex can become the leader. Which is a good leader for the Krogan. A very good leader for the Krogan. How the fuck do I get past that? What am I missing? What am I doing wrong? Right, so I can go back down this way, but I can't get back up there again. That's where I came from. And I came from up there. So there's no going back up there. That's it. So I can't go that way. Shepherd of Javik's cycle comes from a lesser race? I'm not sure. Right, there's that way. Where does this lead? There's a path through that way, but is that the fucking... So if I go up here... Yeah, how the fuck do I get through this? This is what's not working. Isn't that supposed to be open because we've activated things? Let's see if there's one we've missed. There might have been one we've missed. Where is that? So we activated that. We've done that. Is there anywhere else we can go? Does not look like it, no. Wants us to go over there. Right, so we've been down that way. We've activated that. And then there's this way. Right, there's downwards, which is blocked off. There's up. Right, we're jammed again, so there's something around here. What have I missed? Is it a puzzle? I'm probably just stupid. We like ruthless characters like Rex. because we're mostly not like that. I do see what you mean. There's a certain catharsis and seeing a character just take action and ignore morality in a way most of us wouldn't. For me though, I prefer Tali, or Rex. Not Rex, Garrus. Garrus is a character that very much does get sick of bureaucracy. Ah, this is what I've missed. Garrus is a character that very much does get sick of bureaucracy. And he's sick of people dragging their heels.
We don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Let's keep looking.
He's sick of, like, bureaucracy and jurisdiction dragging its heels. And as anyone that's ever had to deal with the bullshit of bureaucracy and how much it can fuck you if you're not careful, or, you know, just the general systems can just royally screw you for no good reason, then yeah, like, there is a fantasy in just taking charge of something, you know? But the thing with Garrus is, when he does go down that renegade path, it doesn't earn him any favors. It doesn't do anything for him. He gets screwed around just as much as he does when he follows the bureaucratic path. So it shows you that it doesn't matter what path you take, pure bureaucracy and pure renegade doesn't really get you anywhere.
This is interesting, Commander Shepard. A containment lab of some kind.
It is an asset we lacked at the other claws. Dislodge even one claw and that ship will fall.
I'm not getting through that way. And that's why I like Garrus, because he's not just a cathartic character, he's a relatable character. You can see him basically getting frustrated with shit, going out of his way to do things his own way, and how that blows up in his face. If you get the reference, good on you. But yeah, but that's why I like Garrus, because I think he's the most relatable character in the thing. I get frustrated with this shit myself. I'd like to just lash out at times, but it's not gonna work. Shit. I read a story once about Shepard and Javik go to the past to rally the troops, but nobody believes them, and Javik has to become like Shepard, a bridge between the lesser races. Even when Garrus tries to become a Spectre, he ends up on a Megger, and if Shepard doesn't save him, he would die. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, we have a puzzle. Alright, let's save the game. Oh. No. I've got to get it in the middle, haven't I? Right. I've got to get it in that sweet spot. That gives a lot of energy. Right, so let's try that one. That was close. Oh. That one. Oh! Oh! Ah! God damn it. That's too much. I think we want that one in the middle. I want that one. maybe the middle one and that one. And then let's try... I've already tried this, haven't I? Middle one, that one, and then that one. That looks about right? Yay! There we go. Alright, good shit! Bye-bye! Seasons don't fear the reaper, no do the wind, nor the sun or the rain.
Very good. The field barring the exit will be down. Now we can go deal with the Storian creature.
Right.
I hope that ship was full of those Geth bastards.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there?
I like how Liara's just been entirely quiet this entire time.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists.
Why are you so nihilistic? Me? In what way?
They're freaking out.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Tali kind of sounds like a Russian.
We'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
She's got like a stereotypical gypsy, like European-esque accent because of the way the Quarians are. They gave them like a stereotypical magical gypsy accent.
This place will be crawling with Geth in a minute. Keep together and we'll get out of here in one piece.
Oh, I have no idea what this, like, any races in the Star Trek ones. That is one thing I do not recognize. I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes of the old Star Trek and that's kind of it. It wasn't really for me. So I'm not gonna get any of those references. Right, level up!
Enemy contact!
Shut up. Alright, well, if I wanted to kill everyone that I can't control, I would kill everyone who isn't me. It's got nothing to do with control, it's got to do with safety. If there's a massive force that threatens all life in the universe and has gone out their way to try and kill it, then yeah, it should be wiped out. Because it's not just, I'm not just like trying to wipe out people I can't control. I'm wiping out people that is a threat to everyone. I'm not the arbiter of all the races in space. I don't control the Krogan. I don't control the Asari or the frigging Aquarians or anything like that. The Taurians. I don't control them. They're all free races with their own cultures and things like that. The difference is that they're not trying to wipe out all race in the galaxy. AI is frightening because it's technology, and we rely so heavily on technology that if AI is to take over, it threatens to basically unravel everything. So I wouldn't call that nihilistic. You know, if I was nihilistic, I wouldn't want anything alive because of the possible threats. It's calculated. Every race in the galaxy proposes some form of threat, including humans. Each individual proposes some form of threat, but a thing that has gone out of its way to try and wipe out all life, yeah, that's probably something that we should get rid of. Something that, the kind of thing that has a god complex. The Reapers think that they're above everyone. And it could be argued that the main reason the Reapers want to get rid of us... good job I'm not time to you. Could be argued that the main reason the Reapers want to get us is because Leviathan suggests that the Reapers are what happens when life is allowed to evolve. Because eventually, it gets to that point. That is the inevitable end point. It's the case for the Reapers, it's the case for the Faolan, and it's the case for Leviathan. If it is allowed to live and evolve, it hits that point. And that's scary. So, the Reapers essentially wipe out all race in the galaxy because they're frightened of anything else getting to the point they are. That's why they're doing it.
There you are. We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
Are we not even trying to understand the Reapers? Leviathan? I've just mentioned Leviathan, yeah.
I need some answers. You knew more about the Thorian than you let on.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me.
For
Told me
pheromones.
I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to
I mean,
send a
people
message
do that to a
Colonial
certain
Affairs.
extent.
I tried to tell
Never
them to
make
find the
important
Thorian, but
decisions
the power
when
cut before I
you're
could send the message.
horny, when
I
you're
never meant for this to
angry, or
happen.
when you're upset. Terrible idea. You've got all these chemicals running through your head. Never ever make important decisions when you're horny, angry, or really upset. Because you're gonna make bad decisions. You're gonna make rash decisions. Any race that is allowed dominance to that point will eventually develop a god complex. Because that's the thing that connects all of us. We all have, I suppose, issues, I suppose. No race is perfect. If you destroy the Reapers, how will you deal with Leviathan? I mean, is Leviathan doing anything except hiding in the ocean?
Where's the Thorian?
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could Saren want with it?
Because it has indoctrination
well, it
powers.
does have unique mind control
That's
capabilities. That's what Exogeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party, come in.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
Thanks for the heads up, Joker. You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
Okay. We're letting a civilian come with us. That's probably a bad idea, but fair enough. But, like, during my streams, I will broke a peace between the Geth and the Corians, because that just seems like the right thing to do. But, yeah. Little... If this was me in this world, I would be dubious about the Geth. But it's like, I'll give you a great example. What could possibly go wrong? I'll give you a great example of a video game that does this right. Fallout New Vegas. To this very day, Fallout New Vegas has people arguing and debating about what faction is correct. And the mistake they make is that none of them are correct. They are all bad to various degrees. There is no good choice. There are various degrees of, well, it's the best we've got. Or, this is good in this way, but terrible in the other way, right? So, Mr. House, for example, is a fucking egomaniac. House cares about nothing but his own legacy. Give House control of New Vegas, and you have ultimate tyranny. Everything is going to be through his vision, through his design. Think, is it North or South Korea? The one with, like, Kim Jong, things like that. That's what it'll be with House. House only cares about his legacy. If there's anything that he does that does work out to be good for the people, he's not done it for the people, he's done it for himself and his ego. House is not somebody you want running things.
Is there anyone picking this up? Get away from that radio!
The NCR have the problem of being basically the same as the modern day government. in that, yeah, there's a lot of good and there's a lot of structure that comes through it, but at the same time, there's a shit ton of corruption. And it's very, very self-serving, and it bullshits people all the time, and it's not exactly something I would call a force for good. It's more of a force for neutrality. The government has a lot of problems.
Stop! Stop! They're over!
The other option is Caesar's Legion, which is the most evil choice of the bunch. Caesar's Legion is nasty. Think slavery. Think women having absolutely zero rights whatsoever outside of like basically being spawn cattle. That being said, areas controlled by the Legion are the safest in the wasteland, because even raiders don't want to fuck with them. They are the safest in the wasteland, so long as you're on the side of the Legion and you do what the Legion says. The problem with the Legion, though, is the Legion is too single-person focused. As soon as Caesar dies, it will turn into infighting. You could argue that the best option is the NCR, but the NCR is spread so thin that essentially if you come under the jurisdiction of the NCR, you gain nothing. You give them a bunch of your resources, you support them in everything, and they give you shit. All the NCR does is take. But all the other options are bad. There's no good option with Fallout New Vegas. That's what makes it so good, because it's realistic. They're often in real life, you're never going to get the happy ending. You're going to get that'll do. Or something terrible. You know. And Mass Effect's world is so good that it has a similar problem. I don't think there is a good option. And the fact that we can sit here debating about it does show that the writing for it is pretty good. Even though people shit over the ending, we can sit here debating about what's good, or what the right choice is. Imagine a picture correlating Shepard playing chess with Leviathan and the galaxy is in place. I have only ever played Leviathan once. When we get up to that point, I will give you my updated opinions of it, because it's been years. So I could be wrong about what I take about it. Why would she trust Leviathan, the Protheans, more than the machine race? I wouldn't say that I would. You could argue better the devil you know, but again, this is not an us versus them thing. This is, these are the pieces on the board. I will judge them on an individual basis.
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you!
Interesting question about changing your personality. Jack Renegade is wrong. The Geth are not
I found
individuals.
some interesting facts about you in the exogenic database.
That's an interesting thing about, yeah. Replacing the Geth with as individuals with one specific programming, you could argue is morally wrong, yeah. A lot of this stuff I can't remember properly though. I'm gonna have to give my opinions on it as I see it in game, because it's been a fair few years since I've played Mass Effect.
What do you think you're doing, Zhang?
Communications are back up. Exogenic wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
Are you gonna tell them about the Thorian, or should I?
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
Young is the hardest of speech tech.
But nobody's gonna
Fingers
miss a few
crossed.
colonists.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I'm fucked. I don't have enough thing.
I won't let you hurt these people anymore. Drop your weapon or be prepared to use it.
If that's the way it has to be, heck, come on, come on!
Yeah, you're right. He does have the hardest speech tech. It's like, oh shit, we're not doing anything.
Problems. Now we're shooting each other in the back.
I didn't shoot him in the back. I shot him in the face.
I knew what was going on, and I didn't do anything.
Don't you start. You
Yeah.
work,
Wait, Fallout 4? Fallout New Vegas, you mean? Obsidian's amazing with that writing, by the way. That's one of the things that makes KOTOR 2 so good, because it really delves into, like, the uncertainty of morality, which I love. You know, like, in KOTOR 2, if you help those people, they get targeted by a bunch of shitheads. If you don't help them, they become a shithead. It's very surface level, but, again, it brings more depth to Star Wars than it really had before.
I'll deal with the Thorian, then make sure you're safe.
Video games have no freedom.
Near the Thorian.
It depends on what you mean by freedom.
They're under its control.
Some video games have a lot more freedom than others. It depends on what you mean. I mean, obviously compared to, like, tabletop, they have a lot less freedom. But then, that freedom within the tabletop campaign will depend on your DM.
What else am I supposed to do?
There's gotta be another way.
I think there is. You could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Releasing clouds of nerve gas doesn't seem like a particularly good idea.
It's not like it's weapons grade. The insecticide we use in the grow labs contains trace amounts of tetraclopine, a neuromuscular degenerator. If their nervous systems are already weakened, it may act as a paralyzing agent.
A reduced capacity concussion grenade might suit our needs.
Oh, hey, Liara. I didn't know you were still here. You've not said anything this entire fucking time.
Sounds good. I'll do what I can.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Commander.
Freedom in place of choice, a story, or gameplay. I mean, again, it depends on the game. The reason why I like, RPGs is because RPGs typically allow you to have options and choices in how you play your character, what kind of character you want to be, what kind of reactions you get out of people. Baldur's Gate 3 did this fucking brilliantly, at least in the first 2 chapters. The third chapter, not so much. But in the first 2 chapters, it did this amazingly. This is why I like RPGs, because RPGs give you options that a lot of the others just don't. Let's see. We'll have lift. We'll get more lift. Lift is fun. But yeah, like, freedom in video games, yeah, it's all restricted with code and what the developers intended you to do. Like, that's one of the things that made Baldur's Gate 3 such a, like, an exceptional example. Because a game like that, especially with that kind of art style, those kind of graphics, voice acting as well, typically does not give you that level of choice. It just doesn't. And that's one of the things that made that game so special, because it was a rarity. But yeah.
Till you clear a
Right, equipment. Alright, grenades. Anti-Thorian gas. There we go. Gas the Thorian. You need to know that most RPGs have placeholders for deaf characters. Oh yeah, I mean, this one's no different. If Rex dies in this one, there's a new leader for the, you know, the next game. There's some placeholders that most people will never see in this series as well. But they do exist. Depends on the kind of choices you make. Right, but yeah, like, obviously, if you've played,
Any luck finding my workstation out in the ruins?
I managed to find the data and transfer it to your OSD.
That's very good news indeed. Thank you.
I was there anyway. It was the least I could do.
Well, I appreciate it. Here, you've certainly earned this. Thanks again, Commander.
God damn. Man pays well. Did I get more than one of them? Let's have a look. Do you have grenades? Doesn't look like it. But yeah, like, I've played tabletop, and the kind of stuff you can do in tabletop gaming, like, video games will never be able to compete with, because it really just comes down to your imagination and what the DM will allow. You know? But still, there's a reason why I choose to play RPGs over most other genres. I'm a big enjoyer of character progress, story, personal choice, customization, all that kind of thing. And BioWare for many years is one of the ones that did it best. Not so much the case anymore, but yeah. Hey, another level up. That didn't take long. The day is less about enjoyment and more about arguing who destroyed what. What do you mean? You mean in terms of, like, video game series? Oh, shit. Let's try that again. I mean, the fact is that MMOs are inherently limited. MMOs are incredibly long-winded, grindy experiences, and if you don't like MMOs, then KOTOR, like the Old Republic, is an inherent downgrade to what could have been. I think it's perfectly reasonable to be disappointed that, you know, the next game you got was an MMO. And this is coming from someone that likes MMOs. I'll give you another example. Neverwinter. My favorite game of all time is Neverwinter Nights. The last time we heard about Neverwinter was the fucking MMO. That's nothing like Neverwinter Nights. It's named after the same city in the Dungeons and Dragons universe. But because a lot of people didn't know that, they assumed it had a connection to Neverwinter Nights, so a lot of people were disappointed. Did you become the war asset for Dr. Kondasuri? I have no idea. Right, let's save here and try this again. I've got the anti-thorium gas. So let's try this. I can just beat them down, right? Oh, guys, I'm gonna remove your guns.
No amount of infection could have altered a human to that extent. I wonder what is going on here.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
Alright. I guess when it gets to that level, it's they're beyond hope. Alright, cool. I found the idea of that Revan all the Sith Empire down. I mean, the fact is that you don't have to make the next KOTOR game about Revan. It's a wide world out there. You could have chose anyone. Like, it's a massive world out there. You don't have to choose Revan for the character, you know? You can choose all sorts to have an adventure in a Star Wars world. It doesn't have to be Revan. Because, yeah, I was disappointed with it being an MMO. I played it, it was alright, but it would have been better if it wasn't an MMO. Oh my god, what's with the gas? Why is it not doing anything? Shit! I didn't mean to do that. That one. Damn it, I killed one. Right, let's try this again. I want to keep them alive. Yeah. I got to that point now. Right. Fucking Plants vs. Zombies, am I right? Right. I'm probably gonna have to beat them the fuck down. Because the game doesn't seem to like the grenades. Apparently we lost a colonist there, but never mind. It's 15, wasn't it? Did we lose any? Whatever. Alright, we'll continue on, see how we do. Nobody remembers her? I don't know. Maybe one of these things killed the colonists. Alright, one of these again. Let's go down this way, see if we've missed anyone. We're good, we're good. I think we're good so far. Hopefully I can still hand in those quests later. I think the game really wanted me to go back, but I didn't do that. We'll figure it out. Hopefully we can still do that. As long as the colonists are alive anyway.
It is clear that they are protecting the Borealis. We have got to move one of those cargo blocks.
The way they fucking ragdoll. We got more of those. Shields. "14 colonists alive. What the fuck? How are they dying?" Oh, damn it. Right.
There are the controls for the crane, Commander. Can you make sense of them?
Oh my god. Oh my god, why is this the hardest motherfucker in the world to hit? Right, is that everyone? Hopefully none of the important colonists have died. I think it's the other guy. Yeah, there's Tally. God damn. You suppose that's the Force? It's how he could have been if he slayed the Jedi. Okay.
I tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
God damn. Oh well, job's done for me. I like how the colonist alive didn't go down by one. It should have done. Right. I think we've managed to save most of them. Hopefully it was just like the basic NPC ones that had died. Oh, I have no idea about all that, man. Right. Here we go. A little bit better than traveling the world in the rubber car, ain't it, huh? That's what we did last stream. We explored the world in the rubber car. Right, let's change gun. I want my pistol back. Let's give myself a bit of a heal. Hopefully we can pick up more Medigel. We getting more? Yeah, we are.
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what it...
I think we found it.
What is that?
That does not look like any plant I've ever seen. This may be problematic.
Yeah, anyone ever read Lovecraft? Because this thing looks like a shoggoth to me. I like the rubber car.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression.
Let's talk about how great the past is, but don't look forward.
Appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose.
I think obsession with Ivor can blind someone.
You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
It's incredibly conservative to think everything good was in the past whilst ignoring all the bad. And it's incredibly liberal to think that everything good is in the future and ignore all the good that came before. I think the intelligent person wants to keep the good from the past, embrace the good from the future, but not assumes that everything coming is good or bad and everything before is good or bad. Because that's never been the case.
You gave something to Saren. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
I won't let you keep your thralls. Release them, now.
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long. Your blood will feed the ground in a new growth.
Boom! We need to get the tentacles up top. Right. They're coming out of the goddamn
Over here,
walls.
Commander. Definitely something different in this area.
I see it. There's one down. Yeah, did that hurt, you asshole?
That had the desired effect, I believe. A few more and it will be severely hurt.
Can you awaken so I can shoot you? No? Okay. Are you aware Warhammer 40k virtual Xenos as Mass Effect Renegade? I'm a Paragon, actually. That's what I've been going for so far. I'm not letting this thing live, though. Why the living hell would I let something that controls people live? There is a Xeno later on that I will let live. One that the council will not be happy with. But, this thing's dying. This ain't something I'm gonna let live. Yeah, I want max lift. Very good. I should be able to do it to those big fuckers now. Singularity is probably your best thing. We'll give that to you. I want more armor for you. Give. Go on. Real life renegade? In real life I'm neutral. Sometimes things need to die, and you need to be quick about it. And sometimes that is the wrong thing to do, and think something needs compassion. I think most people would agree with that. I love the music, dude. So good. So classic sci-fi. Like horror sci. Oh, here we go. Come on, buckaroos. Right, I think it's singularity time, don't you? Fly, my pretties, fly! Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah, I hope that fucking hurts. Fucking Shoggoth, son of a bitch. Lovecraft called. He won his designs back. Fuck off already. You too.
Medic!
Shit. What? Right, Shit! Ah, I was doing so well. Oh, never mind. Start over again. Problem with Lovecraftian writings is it should be but also so far about the you can't understand. Look at the Reapers, Mass Effect 1 and 2. Does the Faolan even have a moral code? It's a plant.
Your blood will feed the
I mean,
ground and then
one
you
could
grow.
argue that it's an animal. I wouldn't say it's a plant. I think it's more like an animal. That doesn't look like any plant I've ever seen. The fact that it's intelligent enough to communicate, though, suggests
something different in this area.
that it's a little bit more than that. Because a lot of people call the Arachni animals, but they're a sentient race. They're different.
That had the desired effect, I believe. A few more and it will be severely...
Morality is very much a community thing. If you're part of a community species, a herd species or something like that, you don't really need... Well, that's where you need morality, because you need some form of social cohesion. Because your strength is the group. The more you think outside the group, the weaker you are. This thing is more like an ant. Or a beehive. This goes to the extreme end of that. So, for example, a wolf pack. Or a tribe of chimpanzees or apes. That is closer to us. That is like a communal species. But the hive mind is different. This is closer to like a beehive or an ant colony. Where there's one thing giving all the orders. And then there's everything else that follows them. So I wouldn't really say it has a moral compass. I mean, wolf packs don't exactly have a moral compass either. They just have common sense. Like, don't hurt the pack. Because it might eventually lead to you dying as well. Because we need every strong member in order to keep us going. They hunt as part of a group. So they need that group strong. But with a beehive or an ant colony, one or two people dying doesn't really matter. Like, one or two ants dying doesn't really matter. Because they'll get replaced pretty quickly. Dying is just part of the process. When an ant dies, it gives off a specific scent, and then the rest of the colony can smell that scent and realize, oh, there's danger here. I'm not sure how those grenades are supposed to work. Do you kill it? I leave the Arachni alive. The Arachni is a different scenario. I leave the Arachni alive. Glavorians have a cosmic, strong get stronger, the weak die. I wouldn't want to live in it. Oh no! But there's been human societies that have had that kind of mentality before, and they never last long. It's not... The reason why we have morality is... I've been in this conversation before. I think one of the strongest things you can have is community, right? Community makes you care about where you live. And if you care about where you live, if you can care about the people around you, you're gonna make better choices for the group. And that results in areas having less crime and a bunch of other, like basically a lot of issues become less of a problem. A strong community is one of the best things you can have, because you have to rely less on government and all that kind of thing. Because you work as a group. But that's very rare to find, and the problem with community like that is it really only takes one person in a position of power to fuck it up for everyone else. Those kind of communities can very easily become cults as well. So, again, there's no one glove that fits everything. Every method of government, every method of living has its problems. There's no perfect way. Fucking splash damage, man. The problem with the Prothean mentality is that is not coherent to a strong community. That kind of culture breeds very strong individuals, but it creates a lot of selfish people that are just looking out for themselves. God damn it, Liara.
It is hurting, Commander Shepard. We're on the right track.
Right. So far, so good. What next? We're taking care of all of it. I like the way they just stand around like pods. Fucking invasion of the body snatchers. I love this part of the game though, it's one of my favourite parts of the game, but I'm a big fan of like classic horror, so it makes sense. Fucking hell. You can fuck off as well, mate. Biological husks. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Shepard is very anti-machines in Mass Effect 1. Well, I mean, like I said before, at the start of the game, you can play quite racist as well. But Shepard learns over time. But yeah, I do like how they basically reuse the same assets. They just give it a new skin. Let's save the game again quickly. Oh, you can fuck off as well. minutes. You can fuck off as well, mate. There we are. There's another one taken out. Nice! How the mighty does fall. Alright, you big cancerous tumor.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
Is everything all right?
Fucking Spyro the Dragon, thank you for releasing me.
I am fine, or I
have been trapped there by Gnasty Gnook.
My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals, the strength of his influence.
Yeah, at this point, you think it's Saren doing it, and
Benezia
not the
sought
Reapers.
to turn the river and was swept away.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy.
I think a little
How could
bit,
one
yeah.
fall under Saren's control?
I think anyone would.
Saren has a vessel.
You experience
an enormous
basically
warship
death.
unlike anything I've ever seen.
You
It calls
experience
it
what
sovereign.
mortality feels
it can
like.
dominate the minds
And then
of its followers.
everyone you thought were friends
become
basically
indoctrinated to
abandon
Saren's
you.
will.
Not everyone, but
The
a lot
process
of
is
people.
subtle. It can
Abandon
take
you,
days,
assume that
weeks,
you've become a
but in the
terrorist
end,
after knowing
it
you
is
for so
absolute.
long.
I was a willing slave
She was definitely
when Saren brought me
affected.
to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets.
But it's up to you to
Saren
decide
offered
in
me
which direction
trade.
that goes.
I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
That's what you get for trusting Saren.
Saren is quick to betray his followers, and his allies. Once he had what he needed, he ordered his Geth to destroy the Thorian. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To
Possibly.
truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must
I
understand
think that
their
could be
culture,
said for
their
a lot of
history,
people in the
their
real
very
world as well,
existence.
though.
The Thorian was
The
here
only way
long
to
before
truly
the
know
Protheans
someone
built
is
this
to
city.
really connect with
It
them
watched and studied
mind to mind,
When
which
they
is not
died,
possible.
It consumed them.
There's a lot
They
people
became
can
a part
hide
of
from
it.
you.
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean. How?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory. A viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
I need that knowledge to stop Saren.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breath.
Asari bullshit.
Let go of your
I don't
physical
like
self.
Asari bullshit.
Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us.
Touch the demon
one to
deep
another.
inside me.
Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion
Oh
must
yeah,
mark another's
Saren was
spirit.
always a
We
colossal
are all
bellend.
connected.
Oh yeah.
Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself.
Which is why
to the
Garrus's
universe,
father was
Commander.
right about not
Embrace
trusting
eternity.
the fucking the specters. No one should have that level of power. It would create monsters out of the majority of people. I am a racist towards the Asari, yeah. If you watch me play Dragon Age, or well, actually not Dragon Age, but if you watch me play a lot of fantasy games, I tend to be racist towards the elves. So this is just another case of that. Being racist in fantasy games is fun. In real world, not so much. But in video games, it's fun.
I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
What was that? Commander Shepard, are you alright?
She's messed up my mind! There's bugs crawling under my skin!
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship where you can be monitored.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand.
Without the Asari, I don't think I would have been a biotic either. The Asari technology is how humans created biotics, isn't it? If I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be.
I want to know more about Benezia.
Benezia was greatly respected among our people. A powerful biotic, even for an Asari. She was widely known as a teacher of philosophy and religion. She always sought the paths of peace and harmony. She joined with Saren because she hoped to turn him away from his path of destruction.
Instead, she became one of his most powerful allies.
As I mentioned before, Matriarch Benezia underestimated Saren. Be sure you do not make the same mistake.
Every time I look at the Asari, I just picture how their heads feel like. I said this last time, but some of them look like it would feel like a basketball, and some of them look like it would feel like banana skin. And I just can't get past that. It's just weird.
Tell me more about this ship Saren has.
Sovereign is alien.
It was Taurian mercenaries.
I do not know how it was built or where it comes from.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Its design does not match that of any known
Did it initially come
spacefaring
from
species.
the Asari, through the Taurian?
It dwarfs any vessel in the Citadel or Alliance fleets.
Like,
its weapons are
the
devastating.
meaning, because
its defenses
were the Taurian able to be
with it,
biotics?
Saren believes
I imagine
he is
so.
Unstoppable.
Because, like, weren't the Taurian and the Asari, like, the first allied races? Before, like, the Solarians and the Krogan and all that?
You said Saren uses it to manipulate his followers.
The indoctrination. There is an
You are
energy
more
about
like,
Sovereign. You feel drawn to the ship.
Stand on
It
your
makes
own
Saren's
and don't rely
arguments
on
more
others?
Persuasive, more compelling.
In a
Spend enough
sense,
time in Sovereign's
like I've just
presence
said,
and
I
you
think
will
one of the
lose
strongest things you can have is a sense
There's
of
no
community.
other way to explain it.
Community makes you care about where you are. It makes you care about people. One of the strongest things you can have is community. So, me personally, I think ideologically you should stand on your own. Never let yourself become a sheep. Never let yourself just become a follower. Think for yourself. But you do need people. Even an introverted person needs people. Less so than an extroverted person, but people need people. We're a communal species for a reason. We need people. People that don't need people at all, there's something wrong with them. They do exist, but there's something wrong with them. Like, I get not wanting to be around people all the time. Like, I've barely seen people today, and it's been lovely. But still, you need people. You know? I'm individualistic in terms of thought. But that's about it. People need people. People just shouldn't allow themselves to be controlled by people.
I want to know more about you.
There is nothing remarkable about me. I was merely one of Matriarch Benezia's disciples.
Debatable.
For nearly 2 centuries, I followed her, learning at her feet. When Benezia revealed her plan to join Saren, she gave her disciples a choice. Only
I think
those
that's
who
a
were
very
willing had
nihilistic
to
view of
follow
humans.
her. Many felt her plan was too dangerous, but I believed in her. I thought she could turn Saren away from his insanity. Instead, we joined.
Do you mean I have the mentality of a Star Trek person? I should give it a try at some point. It's been years. I've seen like a few episodes on television, but I never really got into it. But I should give it a try at some point, yeah. So I don't really have an opinion on Star Trek, because I've not really experienced much of it. But I guess you're saying that I have the mentality for it. But I think regardless of the race, whoever found the Citadel first would be a little bit dubious about other races. Because I think it's natural to be a bit dubious about things that are unfamiliar. I think that's perfectly natural. That's how we avoid death. It's why the most hateful and racist people in the world are ignorant more than anything. Like, they're not necessarily bad people. They just lack knowledge and understanding. Are you more Section 31, bend the rules to protect the Federation? It depends on what exactly I'm protecting and what the rules are.
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would
The
like to stay
Protheans,
here
yes.
with the colonists.
I think the Krogan would be dubious. The Solarians would be fine. The Astari are an extremely social race. So the Astari would be fine, but I'd be dubious around them because of their psychic abilities. The Taurians would probably be fine, but they'd have to trust you first. And you would be under watchful eye. The Volus would be fine, so long as you were there to wheel and deal. The Elcor would probably be killed if it wasn't the protection of other people. The Elcor are too nice, for the most part. You get the odd crazy one. The Hanar! Don't even get me started on the Hanar.
The colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
Sometimes the ends do justify the means.
With the Thorian gone, we can start
It
rebuilding
depends.
for ourselves again.
The problem
And we're
is,
free of Exogeni's
if you
threats.
get yourself into the
We're back to
mentality
being
that
just
the
a
ends
little
always
nowhere
justify
colony.
the means, then you become a
Thank you,
monster.
Commander.
But sometimes they do. If you get yourself stuck in bureaucracy, then you're too focused on doing things the right way to get anything done, and then people suffer. Either way, like, I'm very much against an extreme black and white way of thinking. I'm very much against and very narrow view, this applies to everything kind of mentality.
It'll be tough.
You saved most of the infected.
I hope It's nice.
We'll start over.
Oh, thanks again. That data will be very valuable one.
I hope Exogeny
better fund us like they agreed.
It looks like I missed the opportunity to hand those quests in. That sucks. I missed out on a lot of experience there. I will oh, no. I can see quest marks on the thing, so maybe I did get what I needed to.
It doesn't hurt anymore. I can think my own thoughts again. We have a chance to start over, thanks to
Somehow
you.
Javik can breathe in
Food is
space
still our
and doesn't need
immediate
a helmet.
concern, but we'll manage.
I don't know whether it's because that's what a species is capable of, or they just didn't really want to design a helmet for him.
I took out what looked like the oldest of the Varen. The rest are yours.
That's great. I mean, Varen tastes horrible, but with the Geth gone,
Where
I
my
can organize
survivor
a
could
hunt.
be the chosen one.
Thank you for not abandoning us like everyone else.
I should go.
Asari ally! Yay! I'll probably
trouble.
never use
It's
Liara
not
again
much, I
now.
know,
I
but
just
it's
need to
all
get
we
that
can
with
spare.
Rex. Paragon.
Thanks, Commander. It's good.
The only thing.
Pharaohs, you were at the Skillian Blitz, right?
Oh my god, how many times do we get to freaking hack into this
Someone like
fucking
you
thing?
would help us.
I have my own thoughts again. Thank you, Commander.
Yes, Commander. Every single time I hear Commander, I just hear fucking XCOM in my head. Yes, Commander. Right away, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Thank you for everything you tried to do here.
I want to play XCOM again. XCOM is such a fucking good game.
Finally, that damn thing is out of my head. I can think without pain. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
It's possible, but I imagine it was more of a technological thing if that's the case.
I found these power cells in the tunnels. Are they what you're looking for? I knew they'd turn up eventually. Here, Fidan gave me some requisition money.
I should be looking out for a good place to take a screenshot as well, so I can change the fucking thumbnail so it's a little less generic.
Have you given any thought to helping us with our water troubles?
The water's
back on. The water works already.
Really? I'll need to get the relays going then. Thanks for your help, Commander.
Nice.
Here's a small payment.
Nice. Alright, let's have a look at squad. I've still not got enough charm. God damn it. God damn it. Right, let's get max lift. Apparently I didn't do that again. Shotgun's useful on occasion, but I'm fine with the pistol for now. Adrenaline boost is probably useful. Yeah, let's go for that next, because obviously I've got a lot of biotics at the moment. I'm probably not going to use her again. I'll get electronics. Let's get her the final basic armor. There we go.
Trouble.
Yeah, but Javik is just a racist. Like, Javik is... he bigs up his own race like crazy, so I really wouldn't trust anything he has to say on his race. Because his race is always going to be superior, you know? He's one of them. It's an old trope. I think that's everything. Did we do all the things? About the Matano system and the Maroon Sea cluster, this could be a good place to start your investigation. Right, so we've got more stuff to do next time, I think. Well, I would tell him, but he shot himself in the head, so I can't tell him that anymore. That's one I should have came back. Yeah, I should have came back to hand these in. The fucker shot himself in the head, so I'm too late to hand that in. Never mind. I'll come back here later, because there'll be more people to talk to. People will have had stuff set up, and they'll probably be able to purchase some shit. So I will return here at some point after we do a bit of exploring. Just to see what the was on sale. To recruit the Batarians, Mass Effect 3 is such a punch in the face. I'm dead, don't worry. I mean, the thing is, it's perfectly understandable that people hated Shepard in Mass Effect 2 because she was basically working for a terrorist organization that we've seen does fucking horrible shit in this game. We see them, well not see them, but we enter facilities of theirs and where they're doing fucking awful shit. So,
Commander,
yeah.
You look pale. Are you suffering
So did
any
the background
ill effects
until it
from the
popped in.
cipher?
My brain's been scrambled like an egg. How do you think I feel?
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Oh, great. More Asari mindfuckery. That's exactly what I need after my Asari mindfuckery.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Touch the darkness deep inside me. Here's your heavy metal music video. But you're not wrong. But that's the thing. Like, all the races have their element of fuckery.
Incredible.
There are like one
all
or two
this
races
time,
that
all my
are
research, yet
a write-off.
I never dreamed.
Like,
I'm
there's one or
sorry.
two races
The
that are a
images
bit of a
were
write-off.
so vivid.
There are one
I
or two
never
races that are
imagined the
mostly
experience
decent.
would be so
But
intense.
Most races are just like the humans.
Strong-willed, Commander.
Some of them
What you
are
have been
amazing
through,
people, and
what
some
you
of
have
them are
seen
monsters.
would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Did you see anything?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the commander's mind is incomplete.
You sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something we might have missed?
Everything I saw you already know. You were right about the Reapers. The Protheans were destroyed by a race of sentient machines. I think it is obvious there is a connection between the Reapers, the Prothean extinction, and the Conduit, but I did not see anything that would help us find it.
What's our next move?
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... oh. I am sorry. The joining is exhausting.
You're the one that mind-fucked me, and you're the one that's tired? Shit, I didn't realize I was so pig-headed.
Dr. Chalkwash should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
Yeah, that's reasonably respectable, so long as their culture isn't fucky. Yeah, maybe. Because the Batarians are largely pieces of shit. Like, you'll run into the odd one that's a decent person, but the majority of them are just fuckheads. Like the Krog, you're more likely gonna find a reasonable Krogan than a reasonable Batarian. You know? The Batarians should have got a genophage.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Pharos report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
Don't be stupid. Oh my god. No, I'm not gonna say that, but that's what I'm thinking.
The Thorian liked to enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human.
Oh, get fucked.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
You mean like Saren?
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
You mean like Saren? You mean like the person I'm hunting because you fuckers let him do everything? What do you want me to do? Just go in guns blazing, shooting everyone in the fucking head? That's what he does. He gets results and that's all that matters. Fuck off. Get fucked, a lot of yous. Maybe, man, well, you did that because you're human. Well, send me somewhere where the colony isn't human then. It'll show you that I do the same thing, you fucks. Oh, I hate them. They're so useless. They're so fucking useless. I hate them. Right, now that I've had that moment, we're going to spend the last 10 minutes of the stream talking to the peeps, seeing how everyone is, if anyone has new dialogue.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
In Mass Effect 3, you find out that most Batarians are more open with their government not controlling them. Space Nazis. Yeah! I could believe that. It's pretty, you could probably turn that into an allegory for a few cultures in the real world as well. Right, Caden! Fancy a bit of a chinwag, my man? Hey.
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Of course. Have a seat.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen
As a
what
German,
cutting
I can
corners
understand
do, and I'd
how
hate to have that happen to
it
you,
is my people are more likely to obey if it's a good cause. I mean, it depends. That's the thing. It's like, you ever heard the saying, "The road to hell is is paved with good intentions"? You know, it's like, I'm not going to get into politics here, but I could say that there's a lot of really good humanitarian causes out there that are co-opted by people that just want power and control. Like, on paper, it is something every good-hearted, like, good-natured person should be behind, but then you see what they actually do under the name of humanitarian effort, and you're like, you people actually don't practice what you preach, and you're just a bunch of hateful assholes after personal power. That's really all it comes down to. So, yeah, I'd like to believe that the majority of people would support good causes, but there's often more to it than that. Kaidan gets his best romance part in Mass Effect 3. I have done it once and I cannot remember any of it. I almost always romance Garrus or Tali.
It's a personal observation, Kaidan.
I don't want to step on anyone else's toes, especially if you're if I have misread your interests.
All right, Alenko. Off the record, permission to speak candidly, cross my heart and hope to die. What are you talking about?
Dr. Tassoni, ma'am. There's a lower deck rumor that she's, interested in you as more than a source of Prothean data. She's a very interesting lady. Not to my, tastes, but,
my neighbor, Kaidan, don't you worry, brother.
My relationship with Dr. Tassoni is professional.
All right, only a rumor. But you don't have to spend your off-duty time with me. Not if you don't want to.
Look, there's nothing between Liara and me. What's the real issue here, Kaidan?
He's interested in you, dumbass. Isn't that obvious?
Liara's not my main concern.
Die. I'm
not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. Let me be clear about that. It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. Do you get my meaning?
Section 31 was created to protect free society from a galaxy that didn't share their beliefs. Could be and the conversation about age could be the same. I tend to play as the cat people in the Old Republic when I do play it. I've played as a Twi'lek as well, just because they're a classic. But it's pretty much the cat people for me most of the time.
Talk to me, Kaidan. You got a little black rain cloud sitting over your head.
I'll try to keep the deck dry. You know the records about the biotic training.
The Sith are kind of cool. Yeah. I don't typically go for red skin. I think that's the thing.
Made mistakes.
I know when I've played the Twi'lek, I've gone
After
for the
first
green
contact,
skin one, like the minty green.
was set up to track element 0 exposures.
The Cathar? Yeah, that's the one. Same race that joins you in KOTOR.
Could bring in
I like the cat people.
Instead of taking it slow.
They're different.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Canadics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
And the Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start.
Here's me getting the answer for the question I asked before.
Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. To introduce himself, he liked to say, "I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father."
Imagine a pureblood smuggler or a bounty hunter.
He'd retired to
A
Vancouver.
bounty hunter, maybe, but I don't know. That feels like it would be below a pureblood.
Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard.
It's always the same. It makes us look weak. I know, it's pathetic, isn't it?
A few died. The point of all of this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
Am I supposed to talk you down now or something? Because I'm not so good at therapy.
I'm 32, Shepard. You don't serve as long as I have without...
God, I'm older than this character. Oh shit, I'm getting old. Holy fuck.
Try to keep them from making mistakes.
Special, huh?
If I'm out of line, just say the word.
You're not out of line, Caden. But there are regs.
I get you, Shepard. I don't make a habit of complicating the chain of command. Just think about what I said.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for
now. Yeah, his thoughts are in your pants.
For personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. One of my cousins has an agribusiness. I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get some shipments into Pharos. I mean, now that they're cut off from the company.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
Honestly, the answer to that question, we could spend hours talking about it, because it is a common thing. And I've been guilty of it myself on like a lower scale. I know I have friends and family that will be there for me should I ever need them, but I tend to handle things myself. Because I don't want to burden them. But if somebody did that to me, I'd be like, why the fuck are you being an idiot? Just come to me, I'll help you out, you know? So I'm a hypocrite in that regard, and I think a lot of people are like that. Psychology, man. Who knows? A lot of countries are like this. They don't want to ask for help because they view it as transactional, you know? And it's just like, oh, well, if they need help, that makes us look weak. It's politics. It's governmental, kind of like geological politics. Everyone wants to stand strong because if we look weak, it makes us a target to be taken advantage of. But it's more than just that. Especially once if you've been in a war with someone, you don't want to be asking them for help. You know, because that even if the war ended up in a draw, that makes it look like, you know, you lost the war because you're coming to these people for help. It's petty, but it's understandable. Did you see Mass Effect Paragon Lost? I don't think so. Let me Google that quickly. We'll be ending the stream very soon. We stop at 11. Oh, I remember this. I've never seen it, no, but I am aware of it. I might watch it tonight, actually. I'll be able to find it somewhere. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, I remember this being a thing, but no, I've never watched it. Right then, my man. Thank you very much for oh no. Oh, there we go. Fucking T-posing for dominance. Thank you very much for showing up this week. It's been an absolute pleasure chatting with you. I will be streaming again next week, 7 o'clock. I think it's BST. I think we're in British summertime now. 7 o'clock BST next Wednesday. We go from 7 to 11 every Wednesday. But yeah, hey, you too, Grey Wolf. Thank you for showing up again. It's always fun. But yeah, I'm gonna be ending the stream now, and next week we will continue chatting with the rest of the crew, and then we'll go on some adventures in the rubber car again before coming back here and seeing what's for sale.